Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the next episode of Pawn Shop of Life. I'm your host, Brad BCG, as always. I have my co-host, Tammy B48. And finally, my producer has decided to bring his bitch ass back and fucking come on the podcast. We have Baby Kangaroo.
Dude, that's kind of harsh.
Well, you're being a little bitch now, so we'll just go ahead. Babe, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Fuck you.
So glad you're able to grace us with your presence.
Are we, though? It's
You throw shit like
it's
out
been
of the
such a
blue
nice
at
couple of
me.
episodes. Last week's was impromptu. So for those who maybe missed the last one, we did me and Tammy did a Stranger Things season finale and season 7, 6, 5?
5.
Jeez, I forget which one it was. Review. And it was kind of impromptu. But we
And
had
you did an impromptu one the week before.
Did we?
At least the impromptu day.
No, because that was the one with Vincent.
Yeah.
That wasn't really impromptu.
No, but you did it. You
we
didn't
didn't do it on
day.
Friday. We did it
Yeah.
on a Wednesday or a Tuesday.
And I already
or
had
something.
plans.
Yeah, that's what.
No,
it
that
was.
one was the one when you were. Oh no, this last one you were sick. But either way, I do want to reiterate something that I did say on the last one about Stranger Things.
Oh, here we go.
About how certain things didn't make sense, and I had questions that prompted
You know
me.
it's a TV show, right?
That prompted me to go back and rewatch every episode from season 1.
Wow.
Yeah. And all of my questions were completely answered. Like, it all made sense.
I did get feedback from one of our listeners that said that they were screaming at us because his name is Jonathan. God, don't you know his fucking name? It's Mike. It's L. And just like going off. And it was funny.
Yeah, apparently she screams at us when she's listening to the podcast.
No, she screams anyway. Fuck that bitch.
When she's doing her deliveries.
I'm just horrible with names, and I
It doesn't matter. We knew what
We
the
knew
fuck
what we were talking
we knew
about.
what the
I
fuck
don't
we were
care.
talking about.
Either way, I just have to say that I did have a lot of questions, and I do think she's alive.
I don't. I want it to be over. I'm done.
I mean, just because she's alive doesn't mean it can't be done.
Is that the main character?
Yeah.
Have you not seen any of Stranger Things?
No, I've watched all the seasons except for the current one.
Oh.
Okay. That's enough of that.
Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Today's episode. Does everybody jump me? Today's episode is going to be basic financial life journey. Basic. And here is the initial disclaimer, so I can mark that off my list of things to say we are not financial planners, nor are we professionals in any manner. We are speaking only off of life experience. And as you can see, we have 3 very different people here, and we have 3 very different life journeys when it comes to financial stuff. This came about because my son was 25 at the time, and he needed, I ain't gonna say he needed to, he wanted to have a discussion on budgeting, spending, investing, and shit like that. So we want to have a basic conversation about that. And this is part of the disclaimer as well, which is obviously everybody's different. So we're not talking about the complexities of I graduated college and I have this badass job, or I got lucky and I work for Google, or this is like for maybe I live with my parents and I work at McDonald's and I'm trying to start life, or I just entered the military and they have their own things that they give you. So this is where that basic thing comes in. Like I said, it's not if you're 16 and you're still going to school and you live with your parents, this doesn't necessarily apply to you. If you're rich and you got a buck ton of money, this definitely doesn't apply to you. This is some basic shit that we've all experienced going through our life journey. So that's what we're going to talk about. Sure, we might get some stuff different. You may not agree with it, but these are our personal opinions. Again, we are not professionals by any means. So that's where we're going to go with that at, because I know I've made some mistakes and some things that I wished I would have done differently. And I'm pretty sure Nathan listening wished he wouldn't have spent that 10 grand in about 3 weeks when he was back in Alabama. But hey, that's a different story. And we're not, and none of these numbers that we're talking about.
He's young enough so that he can make up for stuff like that. He just can't keep doing it.
Yeah, it can't be like a pattern.
Okay, so do we want to start with that then?
Sure.
We
can start with that.
Start with not saving, going through your life and not having any overhead. Overhead is rent, mortgage, utilities, cell phone bills, shit like that, and then have 12 grand saved up when you just work the last 3 or 4 months, and then blow 10 grand and have not shit, because that is definitely poor money management.
Here's what I'm going to say about that. I was pretty fortunate because
Not going into great details.
I'm not going into great details, but when I was married and my ex-wife and I actually started making real money, you know, we had been together for a number of years and we had plans. So I never went through that. Oh, here's a shitload of money that you never had before, because it was gradual for me. But I can see the temptation for people who are broke and suddenly you give them all this money. They're like, oh, I can just get more of it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not gonna stand in judgment of your son, because if I was in his situation, I might have done something similar to that.
I did things similar to that.
I know, and you want him to learn from your mistakes, and I get that.
Yeah.
That's called being a parent.
Yeah.
But again, he's young enough, and hopefully he learned a lesson, and he can fix that.
Yeah, I hope so too. The problem with, and I've been reading so much about retirement lately, and even older people, like when they actually get in their 60s, like say they work to like 65, it goes to, I never reconditioned myself to stop spending. And then I kept spending on, like, for people who have a little bit of money and they keep going through it. It's just like, oh, wait, what the fuck? I don't have enough money to pay taxes next year, or whatever the situation arises is. Because as you get older, you still have to, if you own a home, which seems like it's becoming harder to achieve at this point in age, and it costs more. But I mean, you have to save for the air conditioner broke. A good air conditioner, if you're in the South, if you're listening to this and you're in the South, an air conditioner is damn near a necessity. And if
it is a necessity.
It is a necessity.
And if your air conditioner breaks tomorrow, and it's like you have to replace the whole system, you're looking at what, $10,000-$12,000
at least.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, can I finance it? And they're like, yeah, you can finance it.
I had to replace the I just bought my house. I mean, only like 2 months before, and I had to replace the evaporator core in my air conditioner, which is like just one little, it's not little, it's a metal piece, looks like a radiator, right? And Freon goes through it and expands and it gets cold.
Yep.
That one piece.
Let me guess.
Go.
$700?
$2,000.
Oh, God. I feel like Joey. $2 grand?
$2,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And that's not saying that something else
Well,
could
I'm
have
lucky.
instantly malfunctioned as well.
The lady that I bought the house from, she had replaced the compressor outside sometime recently. The evaporator core was apparently from when the house was built. So it was 20 years old. I mean, it didn't owe me anything, And that's just part of owning a house. If you don't want to deal with shit like that, live in an apartment.
Yeah. And I think that's what a lot of people are going to nowadays, because they don't want I don't want to have to cut the grass. And hey, and guess what? If you want to cut the grass, you need to go buy a lawnmower.
Yep.
Granted, you can get a cheap one for $50, but I'm not going to tell you how long it's going to last.
Or if you know what, I look back.
Thank you.
I'm really happy with my house, and I'm sure you are too, because now you don't have to have your boat here. But like the townhouse that I looked at, I really liked, and I wouldn't have had to mow any grass at all. But the HOA fees.
Oh yeah, how much?
100 and something a month.
Jeez, just for the HOA fees?
Yeah, but it included other stuff. I think it included garbage and like cable.
$100 a month, so you'd be paying $1,200 a year in HOA fees.
Yes. More. What did you say? 130?
But you said
it was like $125 a month.
But you said that it included garbage,
lawn care, cable, and it was a
lawn care, because even though he doesn't have a lawn.
Well, it was like a little bit of lawn.
Was there like bushes that needed to be hedged and shit like that too?
Yeah. And it was a gorgeous townhouse. I mean, it really was. It had gone underwater in Katrina, and when they rebuilt it, they did a fabulous job on it.
So my question is, even if you're paying that much for your HOAs, if you think about how much it would cost to pay for those separately, it probably came out either just under or maybe a tad bit more.
I agree. It's a wash.
I don't think it's a wash.
But then you got
garbage being $30 a month.
But then you got to think
$360 a year.
You don't have a bill, so you're not establishing credit either.
Well, yeah, but y'all pay. You don't. Oh, well, y'all are different. Your water bill and your garbage and all rolled into one.
No.
Oh yeah, seemed like inside the city of St. Slidell, all that's rolled into one.
I know.
Garbage, sewage.
We had to get a garbage company, which it's not much. It's shit. I don't. What is
I
it?
think it's only like $20 a month.
No, it's like $30, $35 a month.
Yeah, Slidell covers all of that, and I think I pay $70 a month for water, sewage, and garbage.
That's what we would pay. Our water and our garbage are about $70 a month. So
and water's built in with sewage.
Correct.
Yeah, which I kind of think is a scam because like if you water your lawn, they're charging you for sewage, even though none of that water went down the sewer line.
Well, yeah, why not? I'm gonna find a way to nickel and dime you to death.
And I can't even pull water out of the bayou behind the house because it's got too much salt in it.
You can pull fish out of it.
I can pull fish out
of
it.
There you go.
Yeah. I've pulled fish out of it.
Catfish.
There's been other stuff back there. All right, sidetrack.
Anyway.
Yeah, you don't like blue cats, do you?
I do not. I do not like catfish at all.
We'll talk about catfish afterwards.
We'll talk about it in the happy hour.
Yeah. All right, so well, just so y'all know, the dogs are here.
They're always here.
All right, we're talking about money. Let's talk about money management to begin with. So that was one thing that we had to talk to Nathan about, and it was, and again, this is from a basic perspective. So he was asking about, and the funny thing is, as much as I know people have moved away from that, Bill Cosby on the Cosby Show had it best when he was talking to Theo, and he's like, "How much money do you expect to make a month?" And he's like, $2,000. He was like, "All right, cool." So he grabbed the Monopoly money, and he sorted it out in different denominations, and he was just like, "All right, cool. Well, phone and this is going to cost you this, and this is going to be rent." He kept picking money out, and like the kid was like watching it to deplete, and he's just like, "Man, what the hell?" And then he's just like, "Wow." He started coming up with like excuses of like, you really would have the discipline to do. He's like, "I'll drive a cheap car," and he's like, "Well, you got to have insurance." And he took it back, and he's like, "I'll buy a bicycle," and he took it back. And it wasn't all of that, but I mean, it was just like he kept coming up with these things that he was like, you think you're going to have the discipline to do, and you're not, because I messed up in life before, and I did those things, and
we've all done those things.
And hang on, I got to write this down because
I don't think I ever really did anything messed up.
Okay, you're perfect. We get it. All right.
No, she's not.
I'm not perfect by any
She's
stretch
far
of
from
the
perfect.
means.
She married me. She is fucked up.
I think the one thing that I've ever done wrong is I've missed a payment on a vehicle, on one of our vehicles.
You want to talk about your one brain fart?
That's like the only
You
thing I've
want
ever
to talk
done.
about your one brain fart? Is that really bugging you?
And they called and they were like, "You're late on this payment." And I was like, "No, I paid it. No, I didn't pay it.
No.
Let me pay it. I'll pay it. I'll pay it. I'll pay it."
No, they called me.
Yeah.
They called because she does the bills, but all my information's on the fucking thing. And they called me, and I was like, I didn't even recognize the account because I think I don't know, we changed or something other. And I was like, hang on a second, let me conference in my wife.
He was like, "She had to have paid it. She is always on top of it." And I was like, "Whoa."
So I fucking called him, and they're like, yeah, the bill was $300 and you paid $200. And she was like, "What the fuck? Hold on." And she logged online and looked and was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I did, but yeah, you're right. I paid $200, not $300. So I'll send you that $100 right fucking now.
I was like, "Can I just pay it online? I'll pay it right now. Take my card. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it now."
So yeah, but yeah, the money management thing, the budgeting thing. That's where hang on, let's not get sidetracked. We got some.
I go back a long time ago to something that my dad said. And one of the things that he had said was, first of all, don't lie to yourself about how much you spend and how much you make. It's a really big deal that you be honest with how much you're going to make. And after taxes, because you're always going to pay taxes.
Oh, yeah.
You can't look at gross. You have to look at net.
Yep.
and be honest about how much you're going to spend. Because I can tell you, like, I know what my bills run every month, but what I don't factor into that is like, oh, well, I don't feel like cooking tonight.
Order
Somebody
something.
deliver something to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Or groceries. Most of the time, people
Actually,
don't.
no, like,
Most people don't
I
really,
don't-
a lot of people don't really budget for groceries anymore like they used to. Like, I remember growing up and it was like we had a set amount of money.
Because you care about the main things.
Yeah. And it was always
Power.
the same. And it was always the same groceries that you'd go to the store and get and come home with. So it was, that budget was easy to maintain.
Sure.
it was a known variable.
It was a known variable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I don't feel like people do that anymore because I feel like it's now, I mean, at least it is for me. I just get groceries when I'm like, okay, well, this is what I want to cook. And if I don't have something on hand, then I'll get groceries. It's never like a weekly thing that I need to do unless I'm.
Well, that's what I was trying to get into is like the budget aspect
Yeah.
of things. Because like Joey said, you need to plan on your net, not your gross.
Not your gross. Yeah.
Because if you make $4,000 a month, you're going to bring home
Right.
$2,500, and that was a shock to Nathan. Like when he
And we appreciate it because Uncle Sam pays us.
yeah, and he didn't really say this, but it's been said before. It's like, who's this FICA guy?
Who's this FICA guy? And he's
know,
taking all my
yeah.
money.
And so it's like that comes into play. And honestly, that's about accurate. If you make $4,000 a month gross, you're going to bring home about $2,500 to $2,800
Yeah.
as a single person
Yep.
with no dual income, just you yourself. Like you're cutting off that much. You're going to get a refund at the beginning of next year, but
You file.
I have a question. This just for some reason popped into my head. So when you first retired, did you by chance look at your Social Security account?
no.
Okay. Because if you looked at it now,
No. I looked at it one time, but then they changed everything where you have to send them a picture of your driver's license or something to be able to log on.
well,
And I haven't done it since then. But I looked
Okay.
at it once, and it was like if you make, I forgot what the age was. I looked at it for a certain age, and it was like, oh, you'll make like $1,700 a month
so
at 62 for Social Security.
when I first retired, I looked at it, right? And this is the thing a lot of people in the military don't think about this is only about 2/3 of the income from the military is classified as pay. And so that's all that FICA takes money out of.
Oh,
FICA,
yeah.
for those of you who don't know, is Social Security.
Yeah.
So when I first retired and I looked at my Social Security, I was like, that's all I'm going to get?
I didn't even think about that.
That doesn't seem like very much money.
Yeah.
No, because it goes into a giant pile for everyone.
No, it's because
It's gone up significantly since
BAH is not taxable income.
yeah, subsistence. The only
Food,
thing
yeah.
the only
I know,
thing
I
that
was
gets
saying-
taxed is the word pay after it.
FICA, the Social Security is.
Oh
all
no, it's a
in-
scam. It's a huge scam.
It's
Oh, yes.
all one pile. It's if you make more money, you're paying more into it, but you're paying more into it for everybody.
If they would let me right now, they could take. If they said you could start taking to 65, this is what's going to pay you. This is the number of years. This is the dollar amount that we're going to give you. I'd be like, give me that. I'm just going to put it in a bank account. I'll make a lot fucking more than than it will go up.
Yeah.
It is a scam.
It is a huge scam, and I get the biggest problem out of it because it's not my Social Security fund that I'm funding. I'm funding everyone.
You're funding the people who are taking money out right now.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in a couple of years, I'll be thankful for that.
Yeah, whatever. I'll still be pissed about it, but
Okay, hang on. We're all over the place.
Yeah. Well, squirrel.
I had to write it down. All right, so the management thing. So if you make $4,000 a month, you're going to bring home about $2,800. You get a return next year.
Maybe.
You probably if you're a single guy,
and you're
making-
withholding at the single
guy
rate,
guy rate, all that good stuff, you're going to get a return.
Single and
next year.
zero.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're going
single and
to
zero.
get a refund next year, and that's the easier way to do it than some people like. No, I want you to take out the least amount, and then I'll worry about next year. I think there's pros and cons with that, but I personally think that's the worst thing to do.
I like to have to pay them like $100 and that's it.
I would prefer to get a refund. I don't want to have to pay him shit. I already pay him enough.
Here's the thing.
Hang on, stop, hold up. We're getting. I don't want to get sidetracked. I got things in my head. So you're making that money. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
You make the $2,800 a month. You have to do like you said. You have to go out with with your budget to plan with your net income. And I know there's places that obviously dip or whatever it is, but let's say you can get an apartment somewhere in Louisiana for $1,200. That's a third of your income right off the top. So you went from...
A lot of places won't even rent you if it's more than a third of your income.
So you're already down to $1,600 a month.
Yep.
Right off of the top. Then you got, what, power?
Yeah.
Internet, because nobody's living without internet now. You got your cell phone.
I don't know. Some kids might be just like, I could do everything I need to do on my cell phone. And I've seen, I know people that don't have internet at the house because they're like, I just do everything I do on my phone. I'm old. My eyeballs don't work. I like looking at a bigger monitor.
Okay, well, let's go that we're making this. So we'll take off internet. So you got phone. So you got phone, you got power. You're going to have
water.
Utilities.
Utilities,
so
yeah.
We'll say if you're in this apartment, so usually the apartment pays for your garbage.
Correct.
It's technically rolled into your
yes.
your rent. So we'll say garbage. So how much do you think phone, power, and garbage? And we have to work.
Actually,
Do apartments still charge water?
When I lived in one, they okay, it was really weird. They did, but it was not like how much you actually use. It was like a surcharge that they put on.
That's how I recall it too, is you paid them monthly for water and then they paid the water bill for the entire complex.
Yeah. So this is not an abstract concept for me because it wasn't that long ago that I was living in an apartment. I could tell you that I was living in a decent apartment. It wasn't great. I think my last lease, it was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. I was paying like $1,300 a month for rent. That included water. And then my power would run $80 a month, $90 a month, something like that on average. Mm-hmm. And then my internet was $60 a month, $70 a month, something like that.
And you didn't have anything that was gas. It was all electric. So everything was your power bill.
Correct.
Like you didn't have a gas oven or your water heater wasn't gas.
Now, I lived in the middle of the building. So I had somebody, and I was on the first floor. I had somebody on either side. I had somebody on top.
So you were fairly insulated too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and everybody likes windows. And don't get me wrong, I like windows too. But if you're looking to save money, live in an interior apartment.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all. I mean, those are real numbers from just a few years ago before I bought my house.
Yeah. So that already puts you at, even though you had rent at $1,300 and you said, let's just round up for your power is $100. So that's $1,400 a month just in living expenses.
My internet was another 50 or 60. My phone was another,
$100.
$100 or whatever.
Yeah, for those two things, so.
Okay, so let's make whole numbers to make it easy. So
okay,
after we paid rent, after our taxes are taken out, we got $2,800. We paid $1,200 this month in our rent, which covered a couple of our things, garbage. So we're down to $1,600. So we'll say 100 in phone and 100 in power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So $200. We got $1,400 left.
You got to have a way to get around unless you live in a place like New York City.
That's what I'm saying. This is just, we're talking basic and whole numbers to make things easy.
Yeah.
We got a beater car. Well, what do you think?
Actually, I'm a perfect example of this. I bought my car. My car was not terribly expensive. I think I paid $28,000 for my car.
Okay.
And I put down about $5,000. And
you're assuming that the person we're talking about can afford to have $5,000 saved up.
Okay, that's a valid point, right?
That's why I said we're coming down to our basics, not a have money.
But I'm saying I only bought a $28,000 car. Can you buy many cars under that anymore?
That's what's it used.
Unless you go get like a used.
I'm a 23-year-old guy who just moved out.
Yeah.
Let's say I got $5,000 saved up, but I don't want to put it on my car because that $5,000 I saved up that my parents allowed me to live there till 23.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck with that because that's my rainy day fund.
Yeah.
So that's fair. So yes, so we're gonna say.
So you finance a $10,000 car.
We finance a $10,000 car, which is going to run you $200 a month.
That's a good question.
I mean, don't need that's all going to be dependent. Yeah, but let's say $250.
I'm just want to use. I'm over here writing, so I want to. So we're going to say $200 a month in your car note.
Yeah.
All right, we're down to $1,200 already.
Yep. Then you got to do.
Now we got to have insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Insurance, unfortunately, for a 23-year-old guy,
It's probably gonna
even
be
on a crappy
$400
car,
a
is
month.
I was going to say $200 because we're trying to make it even. So now, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got a roof over my head, I have power, I've got my phone, and I have my car. I've paid insurance, and I got $1,000 a month left.
Okay. Then you have to take into
Hang
consideration.
on, we haven't factored in anything else.
Correct.
No,
your math was good.
no groceries,
No groceries.
no gas,
gas.
no nothing, no clothes. I went to work. Oh shit! I ripped my pants. I need a new pair of pants. We factored in none of that. And you need to know, for the listeners, $1,000 a month is only $250 a week
Yep.
for your whole number, basic fucking shit.
Well, you know what's funny about that? Back a million years ago, 1990, right after I came back into the Coast Guard, my ex wasn't working at the time. We would go through and we'd pay all of our bills, and we would have like $50 the last 2 weeks.
Sounds about right.
We would be like,
Yeah.
hey, we got groceries in the house. Bills are all paid. You got $50. We're good to go.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Her and I have done that exact
I'm
same
carrying
thing.
around 3 times. No, I'm carrying around 5 times that right now in my pocket.
More than $50.
Oh, yeah.
We
Like-
did that before. Like the checking account was like
Yeah.
$37.
Yeah.
And I was
Hey,
like,
but nothing bounced.
Yeah. Everything was paid for, but we were like, okay, now we've got $37 to just sit on until we get paid again.
Yeah.
yeah. When you sit around, you're like, well, what do you want to do? And it's like, nothing.
Yeah.
Play cards.
Want to go for a walk?
There you go.
Doesn't cost anything.
That's a good, easy thing to do that doesn't cost you a dime.
Yep.
Went for a walk. So yeah, so we're down to $1,000 and you're at $250 a week. You got to get back and forth to work on
Yeah.
in your car. So
Do you know what you spend on gas every week?
Depending on how far, I don't spend that much because the Honda gets really good gas mileage.
Yeah.
I mean, I spend, you probably get a little better than I do.
Yeah, because my foot's not as heavy in that.
Okay. That sounds awful judgy.
A tank of gas will get me to work in a week. And a tank of gas, it's a 17-gallon tank, $50.
So
But shit, that's $200 a month in just gas in that car.
yeah.
And that's at 30, what do we get, 34 miles per gallon?
Well,
Yeah, I don't get that good. I get about 28,
we're,
29.
We're also talking about
Going to work,
an
yeah.
extended drive time. Whereas some people, if you're first starting out,
Oh, yeah. I mean,
you
I'm driving.
probably
yeah,
aren't going to be driving
33,
35
yeah.
miles to work.
How far is it for you?
40 or 50 miles.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're going to be
Just
driving.
two.
You're going to be
It's
driving
33
maybe
for me.
maybe 15 or 20 miles, if that, at
Yeah.
the most. So you probably could half that and only spend $100 a month on gas.
All right, cool.
Although, I mean, look, we have people we work with that don't even own cars. They live close enough to work.
Because they live close enough to work
Yeah.
and there's city transportation, which that's another thing if you're in a city that has that. But if you're in some place that doesn't, then that's
Okay.
you're not going to have a choice.
All right, I'm wrangling y'all back in.
Well, no, I think that's
I know.
a legitimate.
It is, but we're trying to keep it basic.
Yeah,
We're not
that's
trying
fine.
to go in depth and trying to keep it easy. We're down to $250 a month or a week. We're going to say $20 in gas,
Fair.
$230 a week. Again, we haven't eaten at all.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, we can do the same thing with the complexities with food. But if you're this hypothetical 23-year-old guy, paid for his bills, all this good stuff, if he or she, it, they, them, whatever, has enough discipline, what do you think you can eat off of in a week? I think this is a young single person's gift of food to themselves is a crock pot.
Agreed.
I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. Crock pot is king, queen, judge and jury, all of that shit.
I would add an air fryer to that, but that's just me.
Crock pot is king.
I mean, you could probably do just about as much in an air fryer that you could in a crock pot.
Yeah, but I like crock pots better. Everything's juicier and better.
I mean, sure.
I mean, think about it. If you throw, if you do that Italian chicken that I used to do, which is, chicken breast, potatoes, carrots, so a couple of onion, a couple of vegetables, and a little bit of chicken broth and some seasonings or however you want to do it. Let it set. bam, there you go. You
Well, I
got
mean,
your,
that's
and if
it.
you take if you leave half of the broth that's in there, you can then put that in the refrigerator in a fucking mason jar,
And
then
save
you
it
can
for
do,
another meal.
You can do something else with that. You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you do it smart, you could, like you said, get a crock pot. And then really your groceries are going to be your basic chicken, some sort of meat, potato, veggie.
So buying healthy, and that's the big thing.
Yeah, 'cause
buying healthy vegetables, chicken, whatever it is,
Potatoes.
you can easily live and
eat
eat
well.
good on
Yeah.
$50.
Because you're looking now, this is also saying, I know we're doing basics, but this is also saying someone who would rather eat well, because then there's someone else who would be like, well, I can buy a box
Ramen's
of
cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can buy a
ramen's
box
cheap.
of ramen. I can buy a box of macaroni and cheese. I can buy a box of
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
I agree, and I understand it, and that's why I'm trying to keep pulling y'all back
Mm-hmm.
and pulling you down, because yes, they can do that, and sure, but what would
that's just a bunch
if-
of empty calories, and you're going to end up eating four
let-
boxes
yeah,
of ramen in
okay,
a day.
Let's say so. What? So ramen is literally what, $1 a pack?
Oh,
Less
it's
than
even
that.
less than
It's
that.
like
I think it's
60
like
cents.
60 or 70 cents a pack.
All right, cool. So you eat. Let's say if you have an off day, how many packs of ramen you going to go through in a day? 4,
If
6,
that's the only
8,
thing you have to eat. Yeah.
23-year-old metabolism's high.
He's going to go through at least 4 a day.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be at least 6.
And he's going to end up having gout, but whatever.
So you're talking about $4 at least in.
All right, cool. You know what? After I bought chicken in bulk, rice in bulk,
Yeah,
and
you can buy-
seasoning in bulk,
10 pounds of chicken breast, frozen chicken breast at Sam's Club for $26.87.
That would be another thing I would.
how many?
$26.87.
No, how much chicken?
10 pounds.
10 pounds
Yes.
of chicken breast.
$2.69 a pound.
That's super well. Like, and that would
I
would
ate
last.
way better than you and your ramen.
Yeah.
Just because
would-
I said fuck that.
That would probably last an entire month.
And the chicken breast with some rice and some seasoning or beans is going to fill you the fuck up.
And a little broccoli.
It's going to fill you the,
100%.
gonna
That's what I'm
fill you the
saying.
fuck up.
If you got some sort of a protein, some potatoes or rice, you can get all of that in bulk, like at Sam's, and you'd be set for the entire month.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we're down to after we subtracted the $50 from the $230 that we have left, we got $180. And all we've done is went to work, have a place to lay our head, got power, got my phone, haven't played any games, haven't done any exercise, haven't done shit. We got $180 left for the week.
And I would say for the week, not the month, just the week.
For the week.
That seems like,
Because that would be,
How hard was it for both of y'all at 23 to not want to go kick it with friends?
well,
oh no, a very valid point.
yeah.
Yeah, I could spend $100 just drinking out one night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That we're talking. That's why we wanted to do something on,
Yeah.
because like I said, Nathan, did his whatever. So I wanted to talk about this because of that. So it's like that. That's how that is. Even at him at 25. Oh fuck, I got to do it. Well, I got money. It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Yeah, like I think you made the comment before. It's like, wow, you spent whatever 10 grand. It's like, that was a really nice used car.
Yeah.
That you could have been driving around in that would have been AKA paid for.
Yep.
Which I don't
Paid
give
for.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Those are the two sexiest, best words ever in the English language, especially
Yep.
when they're put together. Paid,
Paid for. Yep.
Bam,
I
off
agree.
the fucking top. But yeah, I don't think. Yeah, $180. At least you could be thankful. Everything. Your bills are paid for the month. You're fed. You can still go to work. And we're gonna leave the insurance side of things aside. We're not gonna go down that route because hopefully
Like medical insurance.
medical insurance, because
But I mean,
Hopefully
that,
you
that-
work for somebody that.
yeah,
offers
it's
it.
going to come
Yeah.
out of your paycheck, and
'Cause-
that's already going to be gone out of that $2,300 a month you have, or
yeah,
whatever.
because
we
I mean,
started
even
with.
Waffle House offers insurance.
Yeah.
Like I know that people are just like, well, Waffle House. It's like, no, Waffle House, at least when I worked there, because I did work there at 15, 16, 17, almost 18, they offered stock insurance.
Walmart
like all-
does too.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like you can not that
I think McDonald's. I think all companies now
not all
have those
companies.
options. Most have those options, like the bigger brand name.
Larger
chain
larger
places.
companies tend to have some form of insurance. But I mean, that's where we're at.
I worked for a Mexican restaurant after I got out of the Coast Guard on my first hitch, and even they had health insurance.
Really?
Yeah. Now, they were the largest franchisee of Chi-Chi's Inc., called Council Corporation. Chi-Chi's Mexican restaurant?
Did we ever go to one of those?
We've been to a Chewy's, not a Chi-Chi's.
But yeah, even they had, you had to work there for, I think, 3 or 4 months before you became eligible for it. But yeah.
Oh, that's most places, just to make sure. Do you feel like you can work here? Like, yeah, I guess I can. I'm not happy, but sure.
Oh, no, I partied like a rock star when I. Yeah.
All right. So, on our 23-year-old individual, after their taxes are taken out, they've paid all their bills, they've ate real good, they got gas, they get into work. That's fine. They got $180 a week. Unfortunately, for the young mindset, my advice would be, hey, you have $180, take $100 of that
and put it into savings.
Put it into back into your account or whatever you have.
Yeah.
I don't. Savings isn't what it used to be whenever.
No, but
I was young. But just put it somewhere. Put it somewhere.
That you're not going to spend it. You're going to put it there and forget about it.
Well, what they should have done to start out was 10% of your gross is what you should be saving every month.
Well, that is an old adage, but that would have
at 23. That is a really good number. If you can achieve that number at 23,
if you can achieve 3 to 5. Especially in now day and age with the way things fluctuate, things are kind of so fucked up. If you can do 3 to 5, I think you're fucking making out. And $100, hell, even we'll just reverse that. We'll just say the 80, because what's 80 times 56? Told there'd be no math.
I was told there would be no math.
$4,320.
$40,000.
Yeah, 4,300 something, I think. That's just doing the math on top of my head.
How much did I say? I forgot. A brain farted.
80 a week.
80.
Oh, yeah. 80.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. No.
80 times
20.
56.
Oh, 50, yeah.
80 times
40,000
yeah.
and...
That'd be $4,480.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say...
Wait, is it 56 weeks in a year or is it 52?
52.
Oops. I guess I fucked up.
I was like, wait, why does that not sound right?
My
I
bad.
thought it was 52 weeks
oh, my God.
a
I'm
year.
over here. Okay, 80 times 52. My bad. I told there would be no math. Oh, my God. I can't even do that. 80
was like,
times
56.
52.
Are you fat fingering it?
I am
that
fat
bad?
fingering it. Yeah, 4160.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. Let's say our individual has enough
Wherewithal?
has enough discipline to save that $80 a week for the whole year, and we've got 4160
Saved. Yeah.
saved up. Now, again, this subject lived with his parents until 23.
He had 5,000 already in the bank.
There we
that
go.
He wasn't going to touch.
Yep. Now he has $9,160 from leaving his parents' house,
Yeah.
living alone for a year,
Making
paying
it.
all of his bills. Unfortunately, yes, he had to go to work. Life did suck because at 23, you go into work and life sucks.
Unless you're in college.
But now you have $10,000 basically saved up in
up.
your account.
Yeah.
He's excited. Now he hasn't done anything. He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any plans for the future, but he's got $10,000. What would? Wow, they are going ham back there. What would you do with $10,000, Joey?
What would I do with $10,000? Well,
We're talking about a 23-year-old guy. We're not
Go to the casino, baby.
put it all on black.
I would
Let it ride.
Okay, knowing what I know now, I would probably take half of it and stick it into.
Nope, you don't know what you know now. You're just giving advice. You're telling it. You have the ability
then
to
my
tell
advice is
a 23-year-old what to do. No savings or
put it into some sort like a cash management account. Half of it into a cash management account so that you can get a decent return on it and still
I'm
have.
23 years old. What is a cash management account?
He can go to the bank and talk to them about his options.
For all intents and purposes, it's a high interest checking account. There are some limitations on it, but it gives you liquidity while still giving you a moderate return on your money.
Is it more than a savings account?
Yeah, it is.
How much?
Because there's more restrictions. A couple of percentage points. But and then the other half of it, I would invest in the stock market.
I would say put half of it somewhat in the stock market. And of course, like I said, if they don't know anything about it, but you heard there's a 23-year-old sensible individual and they're sitting on a pile of money, the first thing I would say is go to your bank and talk to a financial advisor at the bank and say, what can I do with half of this money?
So that's the reason I wanted to have a conversation about this with 3 different people here, because I disagree with both of y'all.
Okay.
What would you do with it?
I would take it and put it in Robinhood, and I would find
All of it or half of it?
all of it. Go balls deep. Fuck it.
You'd be risky. That's a risky little game.
Yes, I would, because
Because then you can always add to it the more you save.
Yeah, but I mean, just because I'm 23, I guess now 24, since I said we've been doing this for a year, 24, and I don't have anything fucking saved up, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do in my life. He's talking about go to the bank. He says split it and do this. I mean, you can do on Robinhood, you can buy into the stock market kind of thing. Mm-hmm. That doesn't necessarily have to be one particular stock, but just find something that has a history, really good history, like Coke. Coke's always going to produce over set amount of time. But this person apparently is very disciplined, because he actually did all of this for a year. So that's how I'm playing this off of, is somebody who actually showed that they have discipline. Find either in the S&P, or find a stock that has a history that you know that's not going to fucking tank.
They could do that at the bank too. They don't necessarily have to do it through Robinhood.
No, they don't. But I'm just saying, what good are banks anymore? Besides, that's where we have to do business at. I'm just saying, I had a personal thing against fucking banks. I don't think it's like it was in the fucking 50s and shit, when people could roll up to the bank and the one guy at the bank would fucking tell you absolutely everything, because now the only bank people are tellers, and it's just like, yeah, I can, hang on, let me pull out my sheet here that tells me everything to say, because now Billy Bob across the street can go get a job at a bank and be a quote unquote financial planner for you, because he's going to pull out his sheet and fucking read from it, and then pull up the software that's going to show him everything to fucking tell you to do. So he's not a real person who's actually invested in the financial market. He's just a pawn. The bank did everything. That's why they come up with software. So I don't think the banks are necessarily as financially
Unless you go
planning.
to an actual financial consultant.
Yeah,
person.
if you got enough money to where you can find an actual financial consultant, he has his own joint,
And
because
he
knows
degree.
he knows what's going on. So that's why I'm not. Banks just read software. I don't think they're worth
I got a question.
going to anymore.
If you start with your $5,000 and you invest it, right, along with $320 a month, just $320 a month, how much money do you have at the end of 20 years?
A lot of goddamn money.
$164,000.
Yeah.
And that's only predicated on a return rate of 6%. And we all know we've been seeing a lot higher than that lately in the stock market.
Yeah, we also know that we saw a lot of dips.
We did.
But
I agree.
But that's the reason when we're talking about stocks and investments, it's a long game thing.
It is
absolutely
a long game. And the sooner you get into that game, the better off you are.
It's like we were talking about earlier. Over any 20-year period, the stock market has never lost money.
Yes.
So this guy now, who's 23, started putting money into the stock market. And by the time he's 43 years old, he's sitting on $164,000 of his own money that he's invested.
And that's if he only did $320
a month. Yeah. Meaning in that 20 years, he's stayed at the same job. He's never gotten a raise. He's never moved out of this rinky-dink apartment. He's never gotten an upgraded
He's still at McDonald's.
rinky-dink car.
Still at McDonald's, still working the fryers, haven't done shit, which everybody should understand that. What's the old adage? I took this job looking for the next job. Better job. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's the way it should be. And that's why McDonald's shouldn't be... people shit on McDonald's, but it's like, that's just a stepping stone.
It is a stepping stone. And honestly, there's a lot of people who can make an entire career out of it by advancing up the chain and becoming like a manager of a franchise. Sure, you can make a shit ton of money.
Sure, you can do that.
It's not a bad job.
You can do that with any company that you want to. The question is do you want to?
Yeah. And they start out what, $15, $16 an hour now is the minimum wage?
I don't have any idea.
I think the one down here was like 12 or 14 minimum
Yeah.
wage. So that means the guy shaking the fries is making
Right.
$12, $14 an hour.
I mean, I don't think you could live off of it, but
No, but we're talking about basic stuff. So, I mean, yeah. But yeah, that's a good point, Joey. Taking just a very little bit amount of money, getting a return on it. Because I hate to think that the majority of Americans think that, well, I'm going to get Social Security in the backside of life.
Yeah, you shouldn't count on that being very much.
Yeah, because I mean,
no.
I mean, here's my philosophy, y'all, and y'all don't, the listeners, y'all don't have to agree with this, but anytime the government steps up and says we know better and we're here to
and
help,
we'll take care of you.
All right, guys, we're back. Apparently, Big Brother was listening because the moment I started talking about fuck the government and they can't fucking fix anything, the power went out in the house. Thankfully, well, I'd say thankfully it wasn't
Big Brother's here.
Big Brother's here and listening. Apparently, well, I was going to say thankfully, but it's apparently it was the whole neighborhood because apparently they don't have a switch just for my house. They're not that complex yet, meaning they still haven't achieved what they want to achieve, but they cut the power to the whole fucking neighborhood. Okay, so where were we?
They could probably just cut your house because I'm sure you have a smart meter.
Nope.
Oh, you don't?
No, why would I have a smart meter?
Hmm.
We're in Louisiana. They have dumb meters.
I have a smart meter on my house.
Oh, and Andrew said, yep, still got the shirt tail somewhere.
See, there you go.
Oh,
There we go.
there we go.
We'll talk about that
Now,
later.
who is Andrew?
Friend of ours from Indiana.
He's
Oh,
a
okay.
He's the
air traffic controller.
Oh, okay. All right. He's a general aviation pilot.
Yeah.
It used to be. I don't know that he I don't think he's kept anything up to date. So
Oh,
I thought
Well,
he said
actually,
he did.
I don't know. Okay,
the only
Anyway,
thing you need
that's
to
neither
keep,
here nor
the
there.
only thing you actually
After-
need to keep
after
up is
power.
a medical.
after thing. Okay. All right. So what we were talking about before is we had differences in what to invest in, and I just said stick it in some stocks. Tammy said, or Joey said, go to split it between a
Just so you have some liquidity if you need the money.
yeah. And Tammy said, go to the bank, and I said, I'm not endorsing Robinhood. I'm just saying something along of sticking your money in some stocks, because that was something that we were talking about earlier, which
Don't
was
buy crypto.
Oh my God.
I'm still on the fence about that. I don't know. Don't buy any crypto. Like, don't buy Doge or don't buy those penny ones.
What do you think about, and this is off topic, super off topic, but what about investing in like AI companies? Because that's like the big thing right now. Do you think it's going to tank, or do you
No,
think it's
I
going to
don't.
be just
I don't. After seeing a video comparison of when like AI first come out, and the first, or at least the first that I know of AI video was like Will Smith eating spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
It was dumb as fuck looking. It was like he fucking face short circuiting.
Yeah.
Noodles looked stupid.
Yeah.
Fucking thing was fading in and out. And now it's like, fuck. Like, we can take a picture of Remy and she can do the Mamba.
Mm-hmm.
And like looks like, holy shit, Remy's really doing the Mamba. And like, it's fucking ridiculous. So do I think it's going to get worse or they're going to tank? I don't think so. But that's where investing in stocks, individual stocks, like pick an AI company. Yeah, that's got a chance to fail. Sure. Because there's so many variables, just like there is in everything that could,
Yeah, I
fuck
don't
it up.
recommend investing in individual stocks.
No, because you need some diversity of some sorts. And so people know what that is like, don't take your 10 grand and don't put it all in.
throw into one company?
Yeah, don't say like,
Yeah, like Microsoft.
Yeah.
I was going to say GameStop because GameStop,
Hey, there are a lot of people who made a shit ton of money on GameStop.
there are, but that's that playing the up and down thing.
Oh, I know.
And
But there were an awful lot of people that lost a shit ton of money
yeah.
on GameStop too.
yeah,
The guys that wanted to short it.
yeah, the Hello Kitty guy or whatever that fucking guy was, like, he made a butt ton.
Yeah, something like $18 million or something.
And then he came back and like invested in it again. Then I saw an article today where they were like, "Oh, GameStop dropped or is closing another 20% of their stores, and it fucking tanked another 20% in the stocks and blah." But so people understand what diversity is if you take that 10 grand and you put it in, say, Apple. And this is where I'm trying to keep it simple because I don't want to go into complexities, and I don't want my co-host to bring up all the complexities.
No, not going to do it.
But if you put it all in Apple, let's say Apple does great in 2026. They shot up 15% because the new iPhone, what are we up to, 18?
It's 17 right now.
So, yeah, so 18 will come out in 2026, and it's the next game-changing thing. You're like,
Unless
bam.
they go to like a new
Okay,
number
stop.
scheme.
I'm trying to get a comment out before I forget it in my head. You put it all 10 grand in fucking Apple stock, it goes up 20%. Now you've got 20% return on that 10 grand. And then next year they're like, oh, we got something better. And now it tanks 9%. You're looking at a 2-year period. You've only made 1% on your investment because it went up 10 one year and it came down 9 the next year. You got to think of something that's always going to come
Sustain.
up no matter what.
Yeah.
It's going to have.
That's why I wonder.
gonna make
That's
it
why I
through.
wonder if investing in AI right now would be too soon, or if now would be the time to get into it.
I think that if you got a mutual fund that specializes in AI stocks, that would be fine.
Because then you could diversify it in different AI companies.
It's diversified in itself because
Yeah.
it's investing in multiple ones.
My
Sarah
to
Connor
your
is
point,
just shaking her head like y'all dumb fucks.
Well,
I don't think that you should have an investment strategy that allows for any single point of failure. So
yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about.
if one stock tanks and you go, oh, well, that sucks because that one stock tanked, but it doesn't matter because I own 86 of them in that same 86 different ones in that mutual fund.
But I mean, that's, and I'm trying to bring it back to the simplistic thing.
Yeah.
If you got it all in one, and that stock's going to make 1% or something, it is. You know, if you, and like again, you're looking at historic things. You don't want to invest in one stock, like Joey said, because you want to have multiple points of failure to where you're always making money no matter what's happened. But if you take your 10 grand and invest in something and it's making 1%, you would have been better off just putting it in a savings account because they would do, I think savings account alone is like what, 2%, 1.8,
Yeah,
something
like
low
that.
like that. So it's like,
Money market gets you up around like 3.
yeah. So I mean, you're not going to really make a whole lot of money, but at least you're making some money.
Yeah.
And then you have to remember, if you ever hit that download button for Robinhood or whoever else these fucking things are, if you don't invest right and you don't invest enough money when it comes time beginning of next year to file taxes, if you can't file your own taxes, and even if you can, the government's still going to take part of your money. So if you put $1,000 in Robinhood and do a couple of stocks and you make $200, you're like, wow, cool. I made $200 off my $1,000. You got to remember, you got to pay the tax people
Well, only
come
if you
next
sell
year. No. You keep the stocks, but you have to, when you file taxes, they say, do you have any stocks? And you're like, yeah, I got Robinhood. They say, cool, we have to do a form for that. And H&R Block's going to charge you to file that paperwork.
Yeah.
So now okay, listen to what I said. You put $1,000 in Robinhood and a couple of stocks. You made $200. We're not talking about selling or buying. We're not talking about dividends. We're not talking about any of that shit. When you file taxes, they say, do you have any Robinhood accounts? Because they ask that now because it's so prevalent. Prevalent, whatever. And you say, yeah, they charge you to file the forms. Not saying that you can't file your own taxes. I'm not going down that route. I'm just saying if you're not making enough money to cover all of your stuff that involves with having stocks, it's not worth it in the first place.
Okay.
Putting in a savings account is the best way to go.
They can ask you any questions you want about having an account. If you have unrealized gains, in other words, you invest $1,000, your stock goes up $200, but you don't sell it, it just stays in the account, you don't pay income tax on that.
That's what I thought.
It's an unrealized gain.
You only get that if you keep it a year. You get the long term.
There's two different types of
long term and short term. Meaning
correct.
long term means you had
you
it
have
for
to hold
a
it
year.
for 2 years to have a long-term
Thought it was
capital
a
gains.
year.
No, I think it's 2. But I could be wrong about that.
Thought it was a year.
But yes, there's short-term capital gains, there's long-term capital gains.
Then what would a short term be if it was shorter than a year? Why would you do anything less than a year?
Well, because day traders.
Because you made money off of it.
Yeah.
You put $1,000 in this stock. You waited 3 months. You saw that you made $1,000 and they got $2,000 and you fucking sell the stock. So you're $1,000 up.
Yeah.
And then there's like,
I
oh,
would
you
hate
short
to be a
term.
day trader.
And short term taxes are 30%.
That's a lot. Yeah.
It's like 30% versus
Yeah. So you really only made
long-term.
$130.
Yeah. So long term gains, they only tax you at 10%.
Yeah.
So again, that's why I was trying to keep it simple, that it's, if you ain't got enough.
But if you don't sell it, you don't pay anything.
Yeah. But the thing is, here's the simple thing what I was saying. If you don't have enough money in it, it's not worth it. You can't put $1,000 in it and then do whatever day trade bullshit or whatever it is.
Yes,
if
I
you're going to
agree.
put $1,000 in it, put $1,000 in it, leave it alone, and don't think about it for the next 15 years, and then maybe add $500 a year for the next 15 years. But you can't just say, I'm going to do a day trader and be rich. Sorry, you're not Wolf of Wall Street. Sit the fuck down.
99% of day traders lose money.
Yeah, because they just.
Now, you tell that to 100 people, every single one of them's going to be like, I'm going to be the guy that makes money. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah.
You know, so but look, my advice to people who are looking to invest, embrace dollar cost averaging. Don't try and chase highs and lows. Take your money. When you get it, invest it. Don't even pay attention to what something costs.
Here would be what. All right. I'm going to go off of my 23-year-old cat.
Okay.
Since he doesn't work in a company who offers
Like a 401k.
401k, that's where I could agree with Tammy with saying find somebody who does something with money and say,
Put my shit in something.
put my shit in the I want to start a 401k, because you can start a 401k by yourself. You don't need a company to do that. You can go find a money person.
You just won't have the company matching what you put in.
Correct. But we're just saying,
But
I work at McDonald's.
yeah, you definitely. And regardless of that, I still suggest doing that, because then when you do end up getting a job with a company that offers a 401k, now you've got two sources of retirement. You've got that even diversifies your bigger picture.
You still got the one 401k.
I know, but then I'm saying you get a job that offers a 401k and you start a 401k with your company, and then you still have the one that you started when you were 23.
Okay, that's not something you want to do.
I don't agree with that.
Because so you're going to take this one 401k that you've been working for 10 years, and you've been putting that money in there, and it's $100,000, and you want to start another 401k where you start off with $1,000. You simply tell the company that you work for, I have a 401k, and I do not want to start a brand new one. I want the money to go into this one.
Only if you're allowed to roll it over.
You
First
are
of all,
allowed. You are allowed to roll it over.
For a company who provides a 401k for their employees, you cannot, while you're working for them, take their program and roll it into a private investment.
No, but you can take the 401k that you have and put it into theirs.
But that's only if it's the type of account that can roll over into their company 401k.
Most of the time.
Because that's where I came across my first 401k.
You changed jobs, though.
I know, but you should always be able to roll it over. But because of the way that one was set up, I could not roll it over into another one, because I didn't work for a couple of years there. So I had to take it out of there. I couldn't leave it there, and I had to roll it over into, I think it's a Roth. And I can't take that and put it into my 401k.
Well, no, if you have a Roth, you can't.
She's wrong. Don't just.
I'm not wrong. I'm telling you what happened.
You had a Roth?
No, I had a 401k, and then
stop. You're not listening to my question. You said a Roth.
I have one now. Yes.
You have a Roth now, but not what. Oh my God, I'm fixing to lose my shit. You're not listening to what I'm saying. You went from one thing, and I'm talking about. You could do a 401k to a 401k. You cannot
Correct.
do a 401k to a Roth.
Actually, that's not entirely true.
Yes, you can, but oh my God, stop.
You just got to pay tax on it when you take it out.
Okay, I'm fixing to cut this off because y'all are, stop. You can't do I'm trying to keep this simple. No, you can't do a 401k to a Roth unless, like he said, which is where I was trying to go, unless you're going to tax the shit out of it. Meaning you took $100,000 and you took $40,000 home. You can take a 401k to a 401k to a 401k in simplistic terms.
Yes.
It just depends on who you are dealing with. A company that offers one and you had one and quit a job, yes, you can put it in your new 401k because a 401k is a 401k. It just depends on, we're not going into complexities, y'all. And keep it simple. So a 401k can go to a 401k. That's it.
Yes.
That's all we're talking about.
Agreed.
That's it.
Nope,
that's it.
Hang on. I thought 401ks were only, you couldn't go to Chase Bank right now and say, I want to open a 401k.
Sure you can.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
100%.
It's just an investment account.
It's nothing special about it other than you're making your taxable yearly income lower. Just like you were able to say, I got a 401k with this one company when I went to the next one, which is what you did. You still have a 401k.
You're accustomed to
You merge the accounts.
having an employer provide one. And when the employer provides one, and like a lot of times they income match, they take the money out. And so you don't have to do anything with your taxes because it's already taken out pre-tax. So if you invest in your own 401k, which I don't really recommend people do if you're just doing it by yourself, I would recommend a Roth. But
Right.
if you do it yourself, then when you file your taxes at the end of the year, you just show how much you deposited and you can deduct that from your reportable income. Does that make sense?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I understand. He's just not understanding what I'm saying, which is fine.
How's I not understanding what you were saying?
It's fine.
You were just saying that a 401k from one company couldn't be a 401k from the next company. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep this simple.
That's fine.
Are you saying that I'm wrong?
By and large, you are correct.
You're correct. Yeah,
But are you
that's
saying
fine.
the problem with it being if you just have this one outside of the company, which is why companies try to keep making their own money. If you're not using the people the company is using, they won't match it.
Agreed.
So that's what I'm saying. A 401k is a 401k. You could take the one that you had from the previous company, move it into the company that you have now.
As long as you're continuing employment and you're not unemployed between the two. But yes, keeping it simple.
There
Yes.
you go. See what I'm saying? So I'm not right on all accounts.
I told you were right.
But y'all are aggravating me. I'm trying to pull y'all into the simplistic things, and I don't want to get into like, oh, well, let's talk about the complexity
Because
of
there's
this.
nothing that's ever that simple. Let's be honest.
But that's why I'm trying to keep it simple.
But it's not that simple.
It is if you stop talking and you keep it simple. KISS method.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep KISS method. Not trying to get into all the intricacies of. I mean, you want to make it complicated? Fine. Let's talk about diversifying your investments.
I'm not doing that.
No, why not? Let's dive into this. That's what I thought. Nobody wants to do that.
Hire somebody that you trust and let them decide for you. That's good at it.
We're trying to talk it on the level of like can't
know.
afford someone.
Oh, well, I mean, in that respect,
I can't afford anything. I make
How-
I make $4,000 a month, and I bring home $1,200.
Like for my thing, for my guy, I pay $50 a year. That's it.
And if he's got 1,000 people, he makes pretty good money
That's not, you're asking if he can't afford, how is he going to afford a guy? Well, I have a guy and I pay him $50 a year
through the company,
through my bank.
through your bank.
Yes.
Fuck a bank. You know how much I pay? Nothing.
I know it's because it's through your work. Just like I don't pay anything for mine either.
All right, for all the listeners,
I don't know how much I pay.
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. You got outside of your civilian job. For all the people out there listening, just join the military.
You're set for life.
If you're on this fucking level I'm trying to wrangle everybody in, and I'm trying to keep it from expanding into fucking complexities that I don't want to talk about. I just want to say, I have $4,000 a month. Teach me how to pay bills. And they're diversing into redonkulous fucking things that you won't really understand until you get older.
Anyway, so
Join
going
the
back to
military.
our 23-year-old cat here.
No, we're done.
We're
Join the
done with
military.
that now? We're
just done. Join the military.
Okay.
Join the military. They offer a base, which is what do they call it? Blended retirement system,
Oh, God, I think it sucks. But
which is basically a 401k for
Yeah.
military members.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
It's great.
If you're
It's great if you're gonna join and just do 4 years. You're disciplined enough to say, I'm going to join the military and do 4 years, and that's it. I think it's a phenomenal thing for that individual because
they can take it with it when they're
there you
done.
go.
Yeah.
And
That
they
started
get money.
your AKA 401k.
They also get money for education after they get out to go
Yes.
to school and figure out what they want to do with their life. So they took their 4 years, traveled around, saved a bunch of money.
Yes, you're not
set their-
you're not wasting that 4 years
Yeah.
doing shit, nothing.
Yeah.
Or like working for a fucking company doing what you're doing. It's just like, hey, you worked 4 years.
That maybe
Bye.
doesn't
And that's it.
doesn't offer a 401k that you have to do on your own.
Yes.
So I agree.
So the blended retirement system works great for somebody who wants to do 4 or 6 years or 8 years. if you join the military and you hit the 10-year mark and you get out, unless you have a tripling paying job, I think it's foolish because you're halfway to at least some form of retirement in more than one ways. Because then you'd have military retirement and that big 401k or blended retirement system shit. I think that would be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, the blended retirement system is great. It's horrible for the idea of when we were in, which is your top
Are they guaranteed any money in the blended retirement?
You mean do they match?
Well, do they have like
I don't understand what you mean by guarantee. I mean,
like
I don't think they match. I think they do match.
So if they didn't, let's say they didn't put a single penny into the whatever there is, they're invested in another account.
They still get some, I think.
They still get something.
I'm pretty sure.
That was the question.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because that was the whole trying to, again, that was the, so our retirement was highest 3 years of pay, averaged, that's your retirement. And they found out, it's like, hey, if we change it to this, AKA what we were talking about when the Big Brother was listening and cut the power off earlier, the government's here to help and make it better. They didn't make it better. They get to save money by saying,
correct,
I don't have to pay you your top three. We're going to give you 2% and you're going to, for whatever you match. And like, that's it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Ours was a percentage of the average of our top three predicated upon how many years you did.
Correct. And now they just figured out it really is just bringing the top and the bottom together and finding that medium. And it just doesn't work out.
Wallowing in mediocrity.
And that's exactly what happened.
So.
Well, our 23-year-old decided to join the military.
Now moving forward.
He joined the military. He
heeded our advice.
He did. He took the money that he made working at McDonald's and he was able to save some money. He rolled it over into this and he's dumped it in that. Now he's in the military. He is got to do 20 years. What do you think he should do? Obviously, because like now we're talking about military and 401 or their blended retirement system. How much do you think he should put into the blended retirement system? I have reasons that I've told many people
as a minimum number.
Minimum number. What do you think you should do? I'm asking you because I want to talk about the differences in what you're seeing when it comes to paychecks. But what do you think the minimum number should be?
Okay, so the minimum number as a percentage should be whatever you have to put in to guarantee that they contribute the maximum amount that they will contribute.
Most of the time it's 3%, between 3 and 5.
Is that in the military? Because civilian world is different.
Is ours 3 years at 5?
I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head.
I think ours is 5 for civilians. I don't know what it is for military.
I think it's matching up to 3 and then diminishing 4 and 5.
Yeah, you have to go like a lot higher.
Yeah.
I just raised mine again.
I did too.
So yeah, if you can get it to where they're contributing 5, that's how much you should save because that's free money
minimum. And what he's saying is if you join the military and they say the military matches up to 5% dollar for dollar, and you're only putting in 3%, you are missing out on double money for 4 and 5%. Yeah. So that's
even if they tell you got to put in 10 for them to give 5, you should put in 10 for them to give 5.
I mean, I'm not saying that I agree with you.
That's how it is. Like in this,
it's free money.
That's how it is. Like if you just in the civilian world, commercial world, whatever, not even talking about military, if you can find a good paying job or whatever, they offer 401k. Typically they'll match up to 10%.
That's good.
100%.
Who the fuck will?
Oh, my company does.
Up to 10%?
Up to 10%, 100% of that 10% they'll match.
Oh, that's
so
nice. That means
off the board, you say I'm putting 10% into my 401k.
That means you're saving 20% of your paycheck every single time.
Are they hired? I'm about to get a job right fucking now.
Well, my counterpart should be posted in like a week.
Actually,
that chick's job?
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably qualify for that job, wouldn't I?
Absolutely.
Why don't you apply for it? Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Better update your resume.
do it. That way you can quit right now. I can quit next year. Scott can quit next year. That'd be great.
It'll be just LV.
You can work from home. It's 100% remote.
You can forget to take baths all you want.
Except for you'd be dealing with me every day.
Okay.
And
I know, that's true.
Okay, hold on. All right, before we get sidetracked, here's what I was wanting to say about the take-home pay. So with your 401k or with our individual we're talking about, the blended retirement system, they're throwing that in there. This is, okay, I'm trying to make sure I keep this simple, which I've been bitching about for the last 20 minutes. I want to keep it simple.
this will be entertaining.
This will be
I'm
fun.
using whole numbers. I'm going to use whole numbers. So let's say after tax, well, no. I'm thinking to fuck that up already. Ain't I? All right. So if you get a paycheck, let's say you've been in the military for, let's say, it doesn't matter, 5 months, 6 months, and your bring home pay has been $1,000 and you're not putting anything into the blended retirement system, AKA 401k. If you say you want to put in 20% of your pay into the 401k / blended retirement system, 20% is going to be $200. It's not necessarily meaning you're going to see your bring home paycheck is going to be $800 because it's bringing down your taxable income, which means there will be less taxes taken out of your check, which means you might only see a $100 dip versus the $200 dip. And
That took me a lot to wrap my mind around when we had that conversation.
Now you're getting into actually pretty complicated stuff.
I'm trying to make it as simple as possible, and it's just because
what you're trying to say is that money gets taken out and it's not taxed before you ever pay taxes on your income.
Correct. And
off of your gross, not your net.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to use whole easy numbers to make it, because it sounds fucking retarded, and you're just like, that doesn't make any sense.
Like, to me, it makes sense that if I made $1,000 and I'm taking 20% and putting it into retirement, then I'm going to bring home $800.
Correct.
And that's not.
It's not, because your
your
bring home pay was $1,000, but what was your gross income?
Mm-hmm.
And it could have been $2,000.
Right.
And then of course, Uncle Sam takes out his fucking 35%, whatever the fuck it is, and it brought it down to 1,000 and all that good shit. I know that's not the right numbers, but I'm just saying.
You're just using this.
Yeah, I'm just trying to use the whole number. It's just saying instead of the $2,000 that I'm taxing you on, it's now like $1,500, and now I only bring home $900. If you can make it off $1,000,
you can make it off of $900.
You can make it off $900 if you're planning for your long-term financial security, AKA not relying on Social Security and the government to take care of you. Because again, if they show up to say, I'm here to take care of you, they're going to fuck you.
What is the scariest 8 words in the English language? I'm from the government. I'm here to help.
So I said, if a car pulls up and says, we're taking you someplace safe, don't get in the car.
Don't get in the car, yeah. And again, I know Joey said he's right. That is very complex when I say you're only going to lose, X amount, but I waited, let's see, how long was I in before? I was in 6 years before I decided to do TSP.
I think so, yeah.
And I started off with like 8 or 9%, and I think I noticed a $50 difference.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
And I was
they didn't even offer me that until I was in 15 years. They didn't have it for active duty.
Really?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
And did they have any matching when you were active duty? Because they never had matching when I was active duty.
No. They didn't match shit. They just said, throw it over there. And we're good. Yeah, it can be complex, but I mean, me throwing in 8 or 9%, which I wish I'd have done like 20 as soon as I walked in the door. I mean, if you decide to join the military, the moment you do it, just do 20%. And if you always are accustomed to not seeing it, after 20 years of throwing 20% of your pay into the blended retirement system, I mean, fuck, you're going to be a multimillionaire.
Yeah. 100%.
Like, I mean,
if I was able to have a 401k the way that I have it now at 23 years old, I probably would be able to retire comfortably right now.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Like
hindsight's 2020, y'all.
Oh, I know.
it is. That's why we're saying like
that's why
financially get your mind right. And I know when you're 23, your mind is like
Not
party.
right.
I want to
Yeah,
have
not
fun.
right.
I'm young and dumb and I can rule the world. But I mean, the people who really have it mentally good and are like, okay, well, I can still have a little bit of fun. Let's rein it in a little bit, but I want to focus on my end goal, end game.
Yeah, sure. And I'm trying to talk to like somebody that's not getting a trust fund and blah blah blah. But I mean, to think that, even let's say we got a listener that's fucking got a teenager that's fixing to hit 17 or 18 or something. It's just like, oh, my 17-year-old son's trying to figure out what he wants to do. It's like maybe I will point him towards the military, and then he's able to. This is hypothetical because it's a fantasy because I don't think it really happens. But for that father to be like, hey, look, listen. This guy's right. He's turned me on to wanting to look more into it. Mm-hmm. And he convinces his son to join at 18. Let's say his son joins at 18, does at least 20 years, does 20% from right out of the gate.
Yeah.
An 18-year-old can retire at 38 years old, having probably $3 or $4 million.
Yeah.
Plus extra benefits.
Yeah. Because he hit 20.
Because
he's going to have a full retirement. He's going to.
Wait. His retirement is the BRS, the blended retirement system.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
It's not my retirement pay, but I'm just saying
right.
You've convinced an 18-year-old to join the military, do 20 years. Mm-hmm. He would have $3 or $4 million in just his BRS.
Yeah.
And then he has other benefits that he can tap into. Mm-hmm. VA benefits if he got fucked up or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Health benefits.
We all get fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we do, but still. But it's just that it's like, I never would have fathomed if like my dad would have came to me whenever I was young and just been like, if you join the fucking military right now, you'll be a millionaire by the time you get out. And it's like, yeah, you're full of shit.
Yeah. Like,
there's no way I'm believing that.
You know what's so funny is I only wish that some recruiters were listening and they'd be like, maybe that should be my tagline.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like,
do you want to be a millionaire when you get 38 years old? Do you want to be a
millionaire when you're 30 before you're 40? Before you're 40 years old, do you want to be a multimillionaire? Join the military. They're going to be like, fuck you.
I mean, the problem is
it's a really good way to recruit people. I'm not even going to lie. If they're like, I can go in and I can make a career out of this and hone my skills and still get an education while I'm in, and I can get a degree while I'm actually in the service, because that's a legit thing. They'll pay for that too. And then you get out at 38 and get a civilian job on top of your millions that you just made in the military.
God,
come on.
Could you imagine retiring at 38 and being like, I got $4 million in the bank, bitch?
Or you don't even have to touch it and get an actual job in the civilian world and keep going.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's part. Now that's going to go down the rabbit hole of complexities. I'm trying to stop. Because I got $4 million I have to do. And I joined at 18, retired at 38, got $4 million in the fucking bank.
Yeah, but then you got to look at it. How long can you survive off $4 million if within that 20 years you got married, had a family, have kids?
No.
Have a house, have a mortgage.
The $4 million in the BRS you can't touch until 62.
Oh, is that the minimum?
Or 59 and a half, depending on whatever it is. So you still got to make it. But whenever you hit 59 and a half.
There's your caveat. They're like, oh, I can retire at 38 and live off my $4 million. Actually, no, you can't.
Well, I'm trying to keep all the complexities out. But like I said there, because then you start.
Still truth there.
Yeah, because then you start talking about Social Security. Then you start talking about reduced funds for if you take out early and all that good shit.
Oh God, that is not a conversation we're going to have, because that is that makes string theory seem downright simple by comparison,
doesn't it? Wait a minute, I don't understand. I got $4 million. I can't just start pulling it out now.
Yeah.
No, you can, but they're going to tax you at 40%. So now you've got 2.2 out of 4. But I mean, you got other avenues of income and then hopefully you would join the military, do that. Get some form of education, or hit at 38, or at 38, get out. And I mean, the hell, they even use, you can do trade schools now.
Oh,
you can do it.
And I think it's
phenomenal.
Completely healthy thing.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Cause I mean, like, let's say you joined the Coast Guard, you did the 18 to 38, you get out, you go back to school to go to a trade school for,
Let's say you were a DC.
air conditioner, refrigeration, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Or a DC. You want to go be a welder when you retire.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially underwater welders.
You know, those guys, their life expectancy is kind of short.
6 years or some shit, something like that. No, I'm not saying that. But
I've seen a number of those guys. When they came up on the ship, their eyes like have all these busted blood vessels. And I'm like, that's
why they make $15,000 a month.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
So I mean, you could.
It's a very dangerous profession.
Oh yeah. But I mean,
look,
$15,000 a month in 6 years and you just quit. Like
there was a news article. This is some years back when things were exploding in the Dakotas for oil, right?
Oh yeah.
And there was a kid that graduated from high school, went to a trade school, learned to weld, moved to the Dakotas, right? Spent the money, borrowed the money, spent the money to build his own welding truck and everything. And he said, I'm available 24/7. You need me, let me know. I'll come out. And the thing about oil companies and stuff like that is,
they love that.
If they have a well down, they don't care how much it costs. They want that well back up.
Yeah, 100%.
So when they call him and he goes, it's going to be $5,000 for me to show up, and then it's going to be $300 an hour or whatever, they're like, come on down.
Cool. Done.
So he had been doing this for like 2 or 3 years. He had a house that was paid for. He had 2 vehicles that were paid for. And he didn't have a single penny of debt.
Yeah.
And yet I'm looking at all these blue-haired freaks at Starbucks that have $250,000 in debt going to Princeton and getting a liberal arts degree that
can't find a job. Yep. I'm telling you, trade schools nowadays are where it's at because, oh man, like when I was growing up, mechanics are making $25 an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's doubled by now. I haven't asked a mechanic, in the last 15 years what they're fucking making. But I mean, they could easily, if you actually know your shit, you can easily be making $50 an hour.
Well, having built a house a few years ago and dealing with the trades, I can tell you, if you're a master plumber or a master electrician,
oh yeah,
you're making probably conservatively $200,000 a year.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And the thing about it is, people think, oh yeah, it's such a messy work. No, you got people working for you who want to become master plumbers and electricians. So they do the shit work.
Well, there was the reason I brought up air conditioning is because doing air conditioning work, yes, sucks in the summer if you got to crawl in the fucking attic.
Yeah.
It's 100%. Wintertime, it's fucking great because most of the time, the only time you're doing anything in the summer is when something catastrophic happens.
Yep.
Because that's when you're using your air conditioner and hopefully you're keeping up with your wintertime to be prepared for summer changes. So you do your maintenance. So they love coming out then. But I mean,
Speaking
I saw this
of which,
guy.
I need to get the guy to come out of mine. Thanks for reminding me.
So I saw this fucking guy on fucking, it had transpired from TikTok, but the guy was just like, he's like, I got my week's pay. It was $4,000.
Yeah.
He's like, after taxes. And he's like, and he's like, covers up his name and information. And he's like, here's my pay and here's the taxes and all this shit. And I brought home $4,000. And it's like, wait a minute, you made $4,000 in a week? And it's like, well, yeah.
$200,000 take home.
There you go. Straight off the top, because
pretty good coin right there, man.
It's really good money because if you make $200,000, you're in the top 10% of the country.
Oh shit, I think you might be higher than that.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was like top 10%, like $200,000 for like you know what? I'm pretty positive $200,000 for a single person is top 10%.
Let's see.
If only I had a producer I got a producer. He's actually showed up today. Look that up.
Wow.
You missed a couple. What kind of, is that a butt plug? What is that? It's a Zeus tuft.
It's a what?
A Zeus tuft of hair.
Yeah.
Looks like a butt,
I know, right?
Looks like a furry butt plug.
3% of working age Americans make over $200,000
Holy
annually.
shit. Single?
It doesn't say.
Oh. I'm sure it's just a quick Google search.
Well, I did do that.
No, I'm just saying that's what it is a quick Google search. But 3% of people make $200,000 or more.
And what do you think the marginal income tax is on that and $200,000 a year? Because you said that guy was taking home $200,000 a year. So he needed to make
Oh,
about $5,200 a week in order to bring home $4,000 a year. So that means
yeah.
his gross is in the neighborhood of $250,000 a year.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it'd probably have to be more than that because I think if you're bringing home $200,000 a year, you're paying a lot more in
Well, it
taxes.
says it's
than
32%. So if, at 32%, if you're bringing home $4,000, that means
It's 200 grand. Yeah, that's
it's
about
like
right.
$1,200 or $1,300. Is that right?
I don't think
50
so.
I was told there'd be no math. We're trying.
know.
We're trying. Look, stop.
We're trying to keep it simple, stupid.
It's a big number.
He's making really good money.
Yeah.
To be bringing home $4,000 a week after fucking taxes, that's fucking phenomenal. But yeah, air conditioning people, and the problem is
Kids days don't want to do that stuff.
well, it's just that nobody is going into that, and so those few people who actually do
yeah.
it. Now, I'm not saying that the market won't be fucked if all of a sudden
You have an influx.
3 million people are like, I'm going to go do air conditioning.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be like, well, how much do you charge? And you're like, $200 an hour. Cool. No, thank you. Hey, Tammy, how much do you pay? $150 an hour. And just as good? Cool. Tammy, you're the man.
Yeah.
You're the woe man.
Yeah.
Come on, Tammy. Come fix my shit. So that would definitely decrease things. So I'm not,
So
there's variables we're not going to get into.
I agree, but I don't
it's
think
just
we're.
that
I don't.
I don't think we're ever going to go back to having too many.
Okay, there was a shipbuilding company. They were talking to the CEO of this shipbuilding company somewhere in the Northeast, right?
Yeah.
And they had big time contracts for the federal government to build ships for the Navy.
Okay.
He said, "I will need 100,000 electricians over the next 10 years."
Jesus Christ. 10,000 electricians a year.
Every year.
Trained and qualified.
On top of the ones
the
that
ones
they
that we
already
already
have.
got, depending
Well,
on
that's
how
the
their,
single
their,
biggest problem
their
now is
losses
that
and shit. Yeah.
all of the master electricians, plumbers, AC guys, they're all aging out.
And there's not enough to replace them.
There's not nearly enough to replace them.
And it's that transfer of knowledge too, right? Like you have to be
yeah.
able to, I mean, there's only so much you can learn if you go to a trade school or whatever for these certain jobs. A lot of it, the majority of it, I would say, is on the job.
It's all on the job
And
training.
it's going to be mentoring. And, you know, this guy says, well, this is what the book says the problem is. And the guy that's been doing it for 25 years, 30 years is like, you're wrong, bud, because of this is actually what's the real problem. The book is wrong, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like it just comes from that field knowledge.
No, it's
and
just,
those guys are cycling out. And so these new guys are coming up and they're not getting that mentorship. And then you'll see the decline and it's
and craftsmanship. Yeah. I mean, it's just like the fucking guy that came out that, put the lights in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I asked him, I was like, hey man, because I'm a man on a lot of things. Electricity is not one of them. I am
Mm-hmm.
a big bitch when it comes to electricity all day long.
What, you don't like to get electrocuted?
No bitch. That had it twice.
You don't like
twice.
being like that guy in Down Periscope?
I've had it.
A1,
No. I've had it.
cold.
It's a hobby of mine.
I fucked with electricity. I fucked with electricity twice in my life. I'm never doing it again. But yeah, I asked the guy, I was like, hey man, it's like, I just want to swap, because when we bought the house, it's got an outlet with a USB. And I was like, I just want these two swapped. And like, I was like, oh yeah, sure, man, I got it. I was like, you want me to go flip the breaker? Which I can do that. I can flip the breaker for you, bro.
He worked it hot.
He worked it hot. And I was like, sir, or you? He's like, oh, don't worry about it. I got this. And he's just like going ham. And I'm like,
So long as you don't complete the circuit.
nope.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
no.
it really is. As long as you don't complete the circuit, you're fine.
That's 20 years of experience.
Yeah, I don't care. Not
Or
doing it.
one physics class.
Look, I remember
Or one accident.
when I was like
Or one accident.
when I was like
Don't
12
have to worry
or
about shit
13,
anymore.
they something happened. We got a new dryer or whatever mom and dad did, and the fittings weren't right, so they had to bring in a plumber, and he did what he does. And dad said, you want me to go and turn it off at the meter? And he's like, no, it's only under about 4 PSI. He said, we'll just pull it out. We don't have to thread it or anything, so we won't get any sparks. We'll just thread on a new one and it'll be good to go.
Nope.
Dad was like, really? He's like, oh yeah. He said, open up some windows in the door. We'll be good.
Nope. No.
And he did. He didn't. He just,
Nope.
But again, that's probably 20
That's-
years worth of
that's
experience in the field and him doing the same thing probably 100 fucking times.
Yeah.
If not more.
And it's not to say things aren't getting more complicated.
You know, I blame you. We're talking about we're not going to have the trades that we need in coming years, and I blame partly high schools because when you went to high school, did you have a shop class?
There was a shop class.
I didn't. There was not one offered at my high
We
school.
also had horticulture.
Farmer.
I regret not taking that
Yeah.
now.
Now, if that was a thing for my high school, I would have totally taken that. I say that in hindsight because now I'm like, shit, that would be really helpful right now.
Yes.
But
I
in
would have taken the shop
hindsight-
class if it had been offered.
We had shop,
Yeah, we didn't have shop.
but girls never took it. I think there was one girl that took shop, and she made me a table.
And then she bent you over it.
No. It was like a little corner side table that I could put like lotions and shit on.
And then she bent you over it.
No, she didn't.
Okay. Okay. We've moved away from the financial thing. We're gonna do a happy hour.
Yes. Let's.
That way
And we got 25 minutes too. Just so you know.
Yep. I just looked at the clock. The game.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right, so we're gonna have
Oregon.
so we're gonna have a 25-minute happy hour. So we're gonna
We
close
can
this out.
still.
We can still talk during the
Yeah.
game. It's not that big.
Well, that's fine. All right. Well, all right, fine.
Clam down.
We got a piper down.
Put your clam over here. Maybe I'd clam down. All right, what you got, babe? Before we get into the happy hour.
All I can say is
Sorry for trying to wrangle you motherfuckers in to keep things simple.
I know, but
I
we
keep
always-
going in my head. I'm just
It's
like,
a very complex.
It's a
it
very-
is,
topic.
and that's why I kept wrangling y'all in. I'm
understand.
sorry for getting
But-
off or getting
it's okay.
angry. I'm just like, stop.
okay.
Stop.
I think that
I'm
the
18.
message was if you're young and you're listening to this, invest. Like start thinking about your future. Don't think about the right now because you've got a lot of life left to live and you can set yourself up for major success in the future.
so much easier to be
Yeah.
successful if you start early.
Agreed.
Well, I was going to chime
Yeah.
in on what she just fucking said because she's fucking really good point. I partied way too much between 18
and 26.
24. You know what? Are you telling the story or am I?
This is B
No,
Rad
no,
at the club.
No. Stop. I'm going to dime myself out. Stop.
Whoop whoop. with his
I
low
partied way too much between 18 and 24 that when I partied between 18 and 24, I filed for bankruptcy around 23. Completely fucked my world up because I
Yeah.
partied that fucking much.
And that fucked you up, what, for 7 years?
7 years minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Here where I'm at now, god damn, I was fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I would love to go back to when
How old were you when you joined the Coast Guard?
26?
25.
25? Yeah, 25.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I had just finished the bankruptcy bullshit, and then I was just like, I can't do anything with my life. So, yes, I would love to go back and beat the shit out of my actually
Young
15,
self.
16,
Yeah.
17, 18.
And
19,
did they give you a
20?
clearance right away?
Yeah, because it was all said and done.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was all sad. It was all that way. Yeah,
All right.
Didn't fucking matter. That's what I'm saying. Just tell them that here's what I got going on. And
Yeah.
they're just like, because I mean, everything was done. Didn't matter.
Yeah. It was resolved.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was resolved because chapter 7 is they absolve you of all your debt, but you have to give back what little you have.
Yeah.
And it's just, I'm fresh. So I don't have anything that you can hold over my head. And they're like, all right,
Yeah.
well, you're starting good. So yes,
But
in
you're
bankruptcy-
starting with
Your
the-
life's going to be shitty for the next 7 years.
You're starting
Yes.
with the bare minimum.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what she said, shit, I brain farted because I didn't write it down.
I said if you're, young, start investing, start thinking about your future because
Yeah, I had my brain somewhere else, but
Don't-
I forgot.
party your life away.
Oh, they don't party your life away. Yeah. Yeah. I partied way too much between 18 and 24.
and
Rein
we're not
it in,
saying
kids.
don't have fun.
Yeah.
Not saying don't have
Saying
fun,
be
but
responsible.
but that's where I was going. I can guarantee you it's way more fun on the backside of life than it is on the front.
Oh, 100%.
Oh
that's,
yeah.
That's where I was going to go.
100%.
Yeah.
Like
I enjoy my life way more now than I ever did when I was in my 20s.
don't get me wrong. There's absolutely 0%
Wish I had my
chance.
20-year-old body, but still.
Don't we all?
You still do. Now shut the
Oh.
fuck up. So there's absolutely a 0% chance that I would be able to convince my younger self that it's more fun on the backside of life than on the front. There's no chance.
That's because
What-
Yeah.
you old
No
fuckers
chance.
don't know how to have
Yeah.
fun.
No
okay.
chance that I'd have been able to convince my younger.
I never had fun at all when I was your
But I
age.
guarantee you, I wish I would have just said, fuck growing up, partying and having fun in life in the beginning of the shit, and just been that 18-year-old, join the military, do all this shit, retire at 38, work maybe 6 more years, retire permanently at 54 and be fucking done. And then now
that'd be 15 years.
And now I'm going to fucking party.
He doesn't math.
I don't math. You know what I'm talking about. And now party fucking on.
And you have the comfortability, the stability,
you can have a place to party, your house.
Agreed.
You have a means to party, you got money. You have people to party with, you got friends.
Who are also in that realm of responsibility.
And they're just like, I can party with you. Okay, all I'm asking you is just to bring your thirst, because I got liquor here. And then they're like, I appreciate that's all that you need. I'm going to bring food and some liquor.
Right.
And then we all party and just get shit-faced, and it doesn't matter, and you don't have to worry about going. It didn't matter.
People sleeping on the couch.
It's good. It's all good.
Got
with the dogs.
Got
all
some
good.
guest rooms.
We're
got
good.
the dogs. We're
I
good.
just sleep on the couch with the dogs.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We don't matter. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. Versus, oh shit, I partied late and I woke up late and I still got to go to work. And oh fuck, I'm late for work, and now I'm going to be hungover. You ain't got to worry about that.
And I could probably get fired because I was late, or
Yep.
I
Don't
came in
matter.
hungover.
Don't matter.
So much to be said
Don't matter.
for not having to worry about having enough money to pay your bills.
Agreed. Knowing that you have enough money to pay for your bills is probably the most satisfying feeling ever. Just
I
like
realized something the other day.
Oh God, yeah.
I used to look at my bank account real regularly because I was mostly worried about, people getting hold of my
Hacking
numbers
it.
or
Making
Yeah.
yeah.
And the other day I was sitting at the house and I was like, I haven't even looked at my bank account in like 13 days.
I look at it when I have to pay bills.
I don't even look at it then. Well, I mean, I look at it then because that's how I pay bills.
Oh,
Right.
But that's the only reason why I would look at it.
And it's a good feeling, huh?
Oh God.
And
Yeah,
and unfortunately, as much as you've been on here and talked about your shit, it's all because of the military.
Oh no, 100%.
Yeah.
I know
100%.
you've had some good ups and downs and shit,
Yeah.
and some better things. But
It
I mean,
was the
it's all the
foundation
it's all
for-
it's
for
all the
everything.
military.
Oh,
It's all the
100%. Ours
military.
is too. Ours is
Oh,
100% the
yeah. Oh, God,
military.
yeah.
Like, I know that my job has helped a lot, but because of you having to move, I haven't been able to have like steady work until
Yeah.
literally
My job fucked
the
you.
last maybe 7 years has been steady.
Yeah, we're not saying there's not hardships with the military, because my job fucked you.
I mean, I still made it work, but it
No, you did, but I mean, that's not.
yeah. Yeah.
You would have been better off if I would have had a dumbass regular job. We could have stayed in the same locale.
But I don't think we would have been as well as we are now.
Maybe, but that's the whole thing. That's why the military is good.
I think the military,
It was good for us.
yeah, it works.
All the people who don't know what to do, military. Just
It was
fucking-
great for me.
Just do it.
I agree. I agree.
Six. I know. And okay, hang on.
We'll just go to the happy hour. and
Yeah,
talk
because I'm
about
gonna go down the fucking.
Yep.
I want to stop that. All right. All right. You got your point, Joey. What you got with your last thing with the financial thing? Invest early, retire young.
That's always a good thing.
Is that what we're gonna go with?
Yeah, invest early, retire young. Find somebody that you trust to help you out. I mean, that's a big deal.
Don't go to Uncle Bob, who lives in a trailer,
No.
who's got a great idea. Leave that guy alone.
And if you think that you can't go to, like Charles Schwab or Merrill Lynch or something like that, they'll take you.
oh
they
God,
will.
yeah.
They want your money, because they're looking at it long term.
Oh yeah.
They're wanting a client that's going to be with them for 30 or 40 years. And in 30 or 40 years, if you invest just a little bit every single month, you're going to be a baller.
Yeah, 100%. All right, there we go. All right, sorry for all the. I got a little intense there for a little bit because I got angry. It's my fault. I apologize to my co-host and my producer. Kept trying to. You can say it. You can say it in the after party. Kept trying to wrangle it in because I had an idea in my head and I wanted it to be simple, and I know it can be complex. But the thing is it really is like me and Joe was just saying. Invest early. Do it for long term. I think it'll help you in the long term. It'll be better on the back end of life. And I know that's kind of hard to believe if you're young and you're listening to this, but I'm telling you, it's much better on this side of things. But you can listen to our atrocious language here in the happy hour. And as we get prepared for the Oregon game here in, let's see, 26 minutes.
16 minutes.
I was told there'd be no math. All right, well, there we go. I'm tired of getting made fun of, so we're going to just dive off into this shit. So thank you for listening this long. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks, y'all.
I can't hear you. No, I can't hear you.
I can't hear you either.
Can't hear you at all.
Big Brother's fucking with you.
Big Brother is
Back
fucking
hacking your mixing board.
What the fuck? This whole thing's short circuited. I can't fucking. Oh my god. None of that makes sense. Oh, that's aggravating. Okay, what do we want to talk about? Now we can talk about shit and I don't fucking care.
All right. So first of all, let's just get this out there. Okay, it's the game. Oregon, Indiana.
Oh my god.
Go.
We're going straight to college football?
Just quick. Oregon, Indiana.
I want Oregon because I want it to be an East Coast, West Coast thing. You know? But
Did you get to watch the game last night?
yeah, I had it on. We were watching it.
Were you excited? I was excited.
It's actually a great football game.
Oh fuck, you're a U fan.
I am a U fan. Here's what I think. Everybody's like, oh, it's so close. The game that I watched, Miami fucked up a lot of opportunities that they had.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Miami should have won that game by another 17 or 20 points. You know? So, and then there's a lot of people that were whining about the very last play of the game. Like, it's pass interference. It's like, did you watch the video? They're both pulling on one another.
They're both, yeah.
So
yeah.
the refs made a call.
Let him
the
play
ref
it
was
out.
standing right there.
You know,
So
I don't want to get into that conversation because I don't. You want to hold my hand?
Oh, thanks. No.
I don't agree with it because I don't think the guy ever looked back.
oh no, if you watch the video, you see the defender looking back. And they were holding on to one another's jerseys.
They were, but I mean the
Holding
defender
onto one
has to
another's
be constantly looking back as with an opportunity to catch the ball. Not I look back, and it's a 5-second play. Like just ha ha ha. Just
Plus, I never realized
That's
this, but apparently there's like some sort of an unspoken rule
If they're-
about Hail Marys that they don't
It's
call.
like a free for all.
They don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't call.
Well, I
pass
mean, because
interference
the
on them.
time has expired. Does somebody really want to go back through all of that again and be like, put 1 second on the clock?
they
It's
will,
like, just
but-
fucking end the game,
Yes.
for Christ's sake.
No, yes, 100%. If I got a chance to fucking win, hell yeah, I want to fucking yeah.
I mean,
I
get
want
that point,
just the
sure.
same fucking thing. Like if that guy's not fucking looking back at all and he's just, in the receiver's chest, yeah, that's pass interference. If the guy looks back twice in a 5-second, play, that's pass interference.
So I'm reminded of something.
Not that I care about Miami, but I just wanted the SEC team to win.
I don't want Lane
okay.
Kiffin to get extra fucking money off of their
damn. Here we
fucking
go.
wins.
Here we
Do
go
you,
back with the next one.
Okay, do you remember the game that Miami played Ohio State for a national championship? Would have been like around
Yeah, like-
2006, 2005, something like that.
Oh,
Oh,
it's gonna be
God.
like
That's
3 weeks ago.
oof. Shit, that's a long time ago.
I know. They
Yeah.
had a running back called Maurice. His name was Maurice Claret. As it turns out, he was ineligible for the championship game. And the very last play of the game,
That guy made the play.
a ref, from all the way across the field of where it happened, called pass interference
How could he have
on Miami.
seen
That's
that?
a really good question, isn't it? And it gave Ohio State another opportunity, and they won the game because of it.
Oh, shit.
The field's 50 yards wide, right?
Yes. Now, here's the thing. They
So the-
interviewed.
So the guy on the play didn't see it, but the guy 50 yards away saw
Yes.
it.
So they interviewed Miami's quarterback, and they asked him about, that play and all. He goes, look, I'm going to tell you, this is really how simple as it is. If we had taken care of business, won the game the way we were supposed to,
Yeah.
then it would have never been left up to the refs.
Right, right.
But we didn't.
Yeah. I mean, valid point, but it's still a fucking kick to the junk.
It is a kick to the junk, but
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. I think Indiana's probably going to take it all. Indiana's a good fucking team.
Miami's a good team.
Miami's a good. I'm actually very impressed with how Miami has done this year. And I'll tell you again, I'm kind of a sleeper fan of Miami because I had a friend of mine who was the kicker for Miami. Well, he was there in college. So I'm kind of a sleeper fan, but I won't mind seeing them take it all, but Indiana's tough.
I agree.
I'm
I think
impressed with Indiana.
is a great football team. Obviously they're undefeated.
But we'll see how they go
15
against
games.
I thought, I was like, Indiana, Oregon would be an amazing championship game. And then I realized how the bracket was. It was never going to be them in the championship. So I'm actually excited to see these two teams play.
Well, it'll be interesting because Oregon has a very high-powered offense.
Mm-hmm.
It would be an interesting national championship game as an Oregon-Miami game because both of those are really high-powered offenses.
Agreed.
Except for Miami's defense seemed a little better.
Then Oregon's?
Then
Yeah.
It's possible. That's probably true. Yeah.
I think Miami's got a better defense than
And Miami has the scariest offensive line in college football.
I just think that it's fucking hilarious that Carson Beck is there.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
Georgia was like,
Yeah.
you tore your ACL, just go on and get little boy. And it's like, oh, okay, well, look
I'm
what Carson
I
Beck
think,
done now.
I think part of me, I think I'm kind of rooting for Carson Beck in a way, too.
I'm
'cause-
rooting for Carson Beck on that aspect.
Yeah.
But I want Indiana to win because
It's Indiana. Like,
who
when?
the fuck is
They're
Indiana?
a basketball school.
Yeah,
Like,
what,
when is...
what is a Hoosier again? And where did you fucking come from? Like what? What
Well,
state?
they were in the playoffs last year. I mean, they lost in the opening round to Notre Dame.
Yeah, pretty handily,
Yeah.
if I recall
Yeah,
correctly.
They were
But they got this guy in here, and now all of a sudden it's turned around. It's like Indiana is spanking everyone like
Oh,
they
no,
are
they're
a
a great
fucking
football
5-year-old
team.
child.
Yeah.
They're just like
they're
corporal
a
punishment.
great football team.
Like,
the spanking.
I'm enjoying watching.
Tonight should be
Indiana
a great
play.
game.
It should be a good game.
Tonight should
They're
be a great
barking
game.
at their own reflection in the back door. It's
Oh,
fine.
whose reflection is that?
This some.
Whose reflection is that?
This some.
Your mean old reflection. Yeah. Your reflection is barking back at you. That's a crazy thought.
You know you're barking
at your
own
goodness.
reflection, baby.
No, I want Indiana to win.
Do you want them to win it all?
I do.
Okay.
I wanted Ole Miss to win just because
It's SEC.
SEC and not giving Lane the money aside, just because of I can say our head coach left us
And we still won. That would have been would have been a very underdog.
That's
overcoming.
Yeah, that's
the
double thing
bullshit
for me.
that their coach.
No,
left them.
I'm with
Yeah.
you. I didn't want them to win because fuck Lane Kiffin. I agree with you 100%. But it's still the
But for
SEC,
the boys,
and it's
yeah.
still just like the guys was mad.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know the legitimacy of it because I saw it online, so I don't know if it's real or not. But like the fucking football players showing up to like Lane Kiffin departing or some shit, and they're just
know
like
what the problem I
flipping
have
the
with
bird
that
off
is?
to the fucking airplane. It's like fuck you, dog.
Here's the
Yeah.
problem I
That's
have
great.
with that. If an Ole Miss player got approached by Georgia and Georgia said, we're going to give you $4 million a year, they'd be gone in a fucking second.
It's the head coach.
It's money. It's a business.
It's the head coach.
Which
There's-
sucks. I hate that they've turned college football into a business.
Okay, how about
honestly.
this? There's not
But I get why they've done it. I understand why they've done it, and I know that it is for the benefit of the players. But I'm still just like, now
It's
there's
still
like,
broken.
Okay.
It's still too much politics.
No, it is.
in
Okay,
it
hold
now.
on. Here's your comment about the player leaving. There's a offensive lineman. There's an offensive lineman number 1, offensive lineman number 2, possibly offensive lineman number 3. Right?
Okay.
Same position. Pay attention to what I said. Same position.
Yeah. Left tackle.
In the coaching situation, there's a head coach. There's not a head coach number 2 and a head coach number 3.
Well, apparently that's not the case because head coach number 2 is now the head coach number 1.
Stop. Listen to what I said.
I know what you're saying.
Straight down the line or off. The head coach leaves. There is not a second place head coach.
No, they bring up like
There's
a
this-
defensive coach or somebody
That's
else.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I agree. I see where you're coming from, but I'm just saying there's always somebody in a position waiting to move up. So this number 2 is waiting for number 1 to get hurt, to leave, to do something, to move up to number 1. Head coach is the only position. Assistant head coach, I know, blah, that. But
and then
that,
it would be
it's-
an interim head coach. It's
in
not
a
an actual
tree-
head coach.
Actually, they never had an interim head coach.
No, the guy actually just got the head coach
They
position.
said, we want you to be the head coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, like in a position wise, it's a straight line down. Head coach, you have to tear off and go somewhere else. So I think it's more of fuck the head coach versus, yes, you're right. I would definitely go somewhere for $4 million if I was making $200,000. You're right. Yeah, 100%.
That's hold my breath and fuck fish kind of money. Yes, that's just to give you a visual. And that's not my expression.
I'm so lost. Hold my breath and fuck fish.
That's part of the appeal to it, is it's so
What?
absurd.
It's so absurd that you would do it if you could.
I mean, for $4 million, you try, right?
Very good possibility, I guess. Shit.
It's a possibilical.
It's a
That's a Rick thing.
Oh, okay. Is that where it comes from?
Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah. I want Indiana
Or
to
making
go
the
all the way
choices.
just because, what was the thing? They've been there. They've been around for 100.
The scrappy little Hoosiers.
120,
What the fuck
120
is a,
won a
years.
what the
national
fuck is a
championship.
Hoosier?
Hang on.
anyway?
They've been around for 120 years. They haven't won any national championships.
No, they have one in basketball, don't they?
We're talking about football.
Oh, yeah.
No championships. They've barely been in here. They've barely ever done anything. And all of a sudden, they're undefeated. They beat the number 1 fucking ranked team, Ohio State, which
Fucking hate them.
I'm not saying I like them, but I mean, I was glad to
Fucking
see
hate
them go
'em.
down.
I'm so glad they went down. I fucking hate
But I
Ohio
mean,
State.
like, they are just stomping, and I just like, fuck it, do it, bro. Like, just do it, man.
I will not.
Awesome.
Okay, with the 3 teams that are left and the 2 teams that will be left after tonight,
Sure.
I was, even with the 4 teams that were left, I was perfectly okay with any one of them winning the national championship.
Oh, well,
I
sure.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with any of them winning it, I was just, to your point, glad Ohio State got out,
Yep.
and I was really glad that Notre Dame was never in.
I agree. I wish Alabama never would have been in.
That was the thing where all the Notre Dame fans were saying, we never said Miami shouldn't have been in because they beat us. We were saying Alabama shouldn't have been in, and we should have been.
At this point, I kind of wish they would have been.
Well,
I don't know if they would have done any better than Alabama.
I suspect you're correct.
I don't know, but I certainly didn't want that ass whooping like it happened.
That
Well,
was
hey, man,
embarrassing.
at least y'all scored 3 points. It was not a shutout.
Did you see the rest of the stats?
No, I did. I'm not saying it wasn't an ugly game because
Yeah.
it was an ugly game.
Here's
but-
the rest of the complexities that we get into, just like we were talking about in the fucking financial shit when we had the beginning of the podcast. Like, oh, it's like, wow, at least we didn't get shut out. Yeah, great. That was the worst ass whooping Alabama's ever had in the history of its program in a fucking college.
But they didn't get shut out.
We got.
It's kind of like that thing. But did you die?
Is that a shining? Is that a shining point? You're right. You didn't die. You just lost your left, your right arm, your left, your right leg.
Let me
Your
ask you a
shoulder,
question.
your dick. Nothing works. You're
When
a
you're
lump of
hanging
clay.
on the edge of a cliff and the only thing that's left to grab is a little piece of grass, are you going to try and grab it?
How high am I?
Will I survive the fall?
Does it matter?
You won't survive the fall.
Does it matter? I mean,
I feel like
there's,
we're in a
My point
D&D
is,
campaign.
my point
there's
is,
complexities.
Do I need to roll the
roll
dice?
for stamina.
Give me my $20.
Is grabbing the blade of grass the same as trying to grab my shirt and pull it out and make a squirrel suit? Because if it
A
is,
squirrel suit.
it's
Squirrel.
it's,
No, look, the only
Like a
point I'm
flying
trying to
squirrel?
make
yeah,
is
flying squirrel, like float.
when life gives
get
you
it.
shit, you got to make the best of it. And the
yeah.
best that I can come out of that game with the performance that Alabama gave is you didn't get shut out.
Oh man, no, I get that, but I got so many text messages like, "Are y'all gonna play football?" Or
I'm telling
just
you,
like,
this is the problem that I have with Coach DeBoer. Like, he did good this year. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing on him at all, but I feel like he a different way of preparing his team.
Oh no, absolutely. I think the preparation for that game by Alabama was atrocious.
It was awful.
Out-coached
Awful.
got out-coached like there's
They
no
were not.
fucking
It's
tomorrow.
like they were not even
Yes.
fucking. They didn't watch tape. This is
Yeah.
why I always go back to being like, okay, Coach DeBoer just sits around a campfire singing "Kumbaya" instead of fucking watching tape and prepping for the fucking game.
Look,
Because they look like they're completely
to that point,
lost.
I
Like
got
they
a-
have
I
no
got a stat.
clue who they're playing.
I got a stat for y'all when y'all done.
go.
No, go
With
ahead.
your
Go
stat.
ahead.
So I saw something the other day, and I didn't know about this. The year that Joe Burrow won the Heisman and LSU went undefeated, their margin, their average margin of victory that season was 50 points. They beat four of
50?
50.
5-0?
Yeah. They beat four of the top 5 teams in the country that year. It had never been done before. When they started rattling off all the stats, and then I started thinking about it, one of the things that I heard people talking about Joe Burrow, because he was in a graduate program at LSU for that. He was not in his undergrad.
Correct.
They said that he spent an absolute minimum of 4 hours every single day in the film room. Studying.
Yes, exactly.
You know?
Like you have to have that determination, and I don't feel like he promotes.
Alabama
that
was not prepared for that game.
They were not prepared in any way, shape. That is why I'm always like, okay, what Alabama team is going to show up today? Because it's either going to be one that is prepared and ready to go, or it's going to be one that's like, what are we doing here, guys?
Look, the face of college football, as we've talked about, has changed dramatically.
It has.
One of the reasons why Nick Saban said, I'm done.
I'm out. This is going to fuck everyone's world up.
And I don't know that it's okay. I'm not defending that game because I do think that they were woefully unprepared, and that's a coaching issue. That's not a player issue. That's a coaching issue.
Correct. That's why I blame DeBoer.
But by and large, I think he is a good coach.
I agree.
And the talking heads from, the Alabama Gomers who are talking about, we should be looking for a new coach. I'm like, he won you 12 games.
Yeah.
12
That's what I'm
games.
saying. He still did a good job, but he obviously still has a lot of room for improvement, and he's got to just do better with adjusting to coaching. I mean, they had a what was it? A 2 week off or whatever from the other game that they lost to the game that they played, whatever, or the game they won to the game that they lost. And it was like that 2 week period. He could have been prepping. He could have been doing everything he could. But also, I think Simpson was injured, and he wasn't prepping his backup QB.
I don't know. That guy looked pretty good. He came out on the start of the second half, drove downfield, got him the field goal.
That was one play that he made.
I understand that.
But again, that was one play that Simpson never made throughout the entire game. So, I mean, it is what it is. But it's like you need to then prepare your backup QB to be like, okay, this guy's busted. And if we haven't, he needed to make that decision way sooner than
Oh, no, I agree. Again, that's
quarter.
coaching. That's not,
Yeah.
It's not lost on me that we've had 2 playoff series now where teams have gotten a first round bye, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
6 of 8 of those teams have lost their games.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're sitting there talking
So
about
that's 75% of the teams that have gotten first round buys have lost their first game.
And they were trying to say that the first round buys were giving them an edge because then they could heal
they're clearly not.
They're not, because they're not, the coaches aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing in that time off, meaning let's play scrimmage matches. Let's make a game. Let's create a game within a game in your bye week so that you're still in that mental preparedness of having to play a game.
I think it's the time of the year contributes a lot to the distractions that exist within that because it's Christmas,
holidays,
and,
finals. Like there's a lot of shit going on.
Whereas if what was the Oregon head coach was saying, we shouldn't be taking breaks. We should be playing. We should get through the conference championships. We should go right into the playoff games. We should be done by January 1st.
Agreed. 100%. Why are we in the middle of fucking January playing last year's fucking championship game? That makes zero sense to me.
And I think he's right.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. There should be no breaks. Why are we taking breaks? There's no reason for it.
And I think there should be a 16-team playoff.
What is it now, 12?
That's 12.
Yeah.
Why don't we just do all 24?
I mean, that's a bit excessive.
Is it?
Here's my feeling on that.
Top 4 sit out. The next 20 go ham. Work your way up. There can always be arguments, maybe. Hang on.
I agree.
Hang on. Let me interject this one thing. I was trying to look it
You
up.
had some stats.
Yeah, I was trying to look it up before I fucking brought this out because I don't want to fucking spit any misinformation. But they were talking about the last time there was a Alabama QB who has not won the SEC championship. Listen, they played anywhere between 1 to 4 years. It was a long fucking time ago. And there was a list of everybody from like early 2000s. Like, it's been a really long time since a head quarterback for Alabama
has not won an SEC championship.
But Ty Simpson has been the one for quite some fucking time. And they listed like...
Is he a senior this year?
Yeah, he's out. They listed like 7, 8 fucking QBs because Jalen Milroe did it, Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Hurts, Mac Jones, and like they were just naming. I was just like, oh shit.
Saban had a run for a lot of years.
No, he did, but it was before all this bullshit. Which like,
and Kalen DeBoer is supposed to be the quarterback whisperer.
Yeah, apparently he's not.
That's what I'm saying. What is he whispering?
Or maybe
to him?
that guy just doesn't have that much talent.
I mean, he's got talent, but he has
some talent. He has some talent.
It was hit or miss. It wasn't like it was very dependable. Couldn't rely on it. Like when you got there, you were like, which Ty Simpson is going to play today?
That's kind of the way I was whenever I played sports whenever I was younger.
Well, a lot of people say that about Carson Beck. They're like, well, which Carson Beck is going to show up for this game? Because he looked phenomenal.
Now watch him get stomped out in the championship.
But then he also went to Louisville, they played Louisville at home and they lost.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it a varsity blues situation?
I don't have any idea.
They went to the strip club and just like,
I give it a 10. It was
maybe he's got the yips.
Still got wood.
It's not the yip. It's not a Ted Lasso situation.
I feel like you were going to
that's
say
Ted
Ted
Cup.
Danson.
I almost did.
That's Ted Cup, not Ted Lasso.
It is Ted Lasso too.
Who in Ted Lasso got the yips?
The whole fucking team.
I don't remember that.
Royos, whatever his name is, when he killed the greyhound.
Oh, Danny Rojas.
Danny
Rojas.
Rojas. Yeah.
Rojas. Football is
life.
Football is also
he got
death.
the yips because he killed the greyhound when he kicked the ball right in his head.
So fucked up. Oh, poor dog.
I think about it in 10 Cup when...
it's been so long since I love 10 Cup, but memory-wise, Ted Lasso's sticking more.
That's okay. Well, I mean, because you have 45 episodes or whatever it is, 42 episodes. It's a lot longer for it to be cemented into your memory.
Well, also, what would you say is better? The 4 seasons of Ted Lasso or 10 Cup?
I'd say they're different. They're completely different.
But
if you only had 2 hours of Ted Lasso.
If you had to, all right, go with that analogy.
I don't think it'd be any better than 10 Cup.
I do, because if I have to pick 2 hours of, and I understand we're nitpicking, but if I have to pick 2 hours of Ted Lasso.
Yeah, but what if you just somebody said you just had to randomly select 2 hours of Ted Lasso, 2 back-to-back episodes. Because I agree, there are episodes of Ted Lasso that I thought were fantastic.
Yeah.
But if you just randomly selected
I think I'd still take Ted Lasso.
Oh, well, then that's,
I'm not saying, I'm not shit
opinion.
I'm not shit on 10 Cup because I fucking love 10 Cup. It's fucking great. Bet you I can hit this with my 7-iron longer than you can. All right, go ahead, sport. And then he hit it down the fucking road like.
Still going,
man. Give my money. Like, that was fucking phenomenal. Especially from old Miami Vice boy.
I know. God, it keeps popping up on my feed.
Mine too, because I fucking went back and started watching. I'm like, Miami Vice was actually pretty good.
I watched an episode just the other day. I was
It's still good.
I don't remember ever seeing this episode.
Bro, it's still good.
I
There's
know.
so many people in Miami Vice.
Oh, I know.
I don't remember it having that many people.
It's
Al Bundy,
and it was before they were all hugely popular.
yes. But Al Bundy, who's that fucking weird cheesy motherfucker?
Well,
Desperado, remember the guy who came up to the bar to introduce him that he was coming, the fucking weird looking guy? Oh my God.
Desperado.
Antonio Banderas. He's in a bunch of movies. I fucking can't think of the guy's name.
Wait, that's
Oh my God. I'll just look it up. There's a bunch of people in
no,
Miami
he's
Vice.
a producer director.
He might be.
He was in Dust Till Dawn.
He was also in you know what? I'm gonna look him up.
Or was it Cheech Marin?
No, it's not he was the bartender. He got shot early.
Oh, that's right.
He got shot early.
Oh no, that was Steve Buscemi.
That's it.
Yeah.
The weird guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weird guy. Blues Brothers guy.
Joe's gonna be screaming at that. It's fucking Steve Buscemi.
She's gonna be like, she will. She'll be yelling. She'll be like, "Oh my God, you don't know his name."
No, she's not. She doesn't know who Steve Buscemi is. Yeah, sure. She's not gonna remember that guy's fucking name. Yeah, but he was in what was the Adam Sandler movie?
Well, he was in
Grown
Tin
Ups.
Cup.
Grown Ups. Wait a minute, Buscemi was in.
I think that Tin Cup in the Sandler golf movie, wasn't he?
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. I think he was in the original.
I don't think.
If only we could look it up.
Oh, we're getting so sidetracked. We're getting ready.
This is Happy Hour. It's supposed to be sidetracked.
Should be Power Hour, but I can't record music. YouTube gets
I know.
mad.
Fucking assholes.
Nah, it's fine. I don't blame them. They don't want to get sued. There's lots of variables, just like in finance, especially when you're starting off at 23. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't trying to get so heated, but I got aggravated with y'all fucking digressing from what I had in my head. I was really trying to keep it simple, and I know that it can be complex, and it doesn't take long to get complex. I just wanted to just tell somebody to think about, just invest early. It's worth it on the backside. That's all I really wanted.
He's in the sequel. He's not in the original.
He's in the sequel?
He's in Happy Gilmore too, yeah.
Does it say what his role was? What his name or?
Hang on.
I don't remember in the second one.
Happy's grumpy neighbor, bad neighbor Pat.
Oh, that's right. He got chased down the street by the Sons. Oh, that's right. Now I remember that.
He's a great actor.
He is. I think he is.
Because he's played so many diverse roles.
Has he though?
Oh, yeah.
I don't dislike him. But I mean, diverse roles, if you go back and look at them, I feel like they're all the same guy.
Oh, I don't think so.
No?
I
feel like he's always
He was in Happy Gilmore. He was in Animal Farm.
Oh, God.
He was in Transformers 1.
Yeah. You said Armageddon already.
Oh, that's right. He was in Armageddon.
He was in Armageddon. Same guy, though. The scenery changes, and let me play with explosives.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'll tell you who I think is even more the same guy in every movie he's in.
Ben Affleck.
No, well, okay, maybe.
Affleck.
That's because he has no talent, so he has to play the same guy every time.
The only time I've seen him have a different role is when he was in the Tom Brady roast, and I think this is True Form came out.
Oh, well. I didn't watch all of that, so.
Oh, you should watch that. It's
Christopher Walken. It doesn't matter what movie Christopher Walken makes.
is
he's
amazing.
Always Christopher Walken.
He's always Christopher Walken for sure. Yeah. I love Christopher Walken though.
I would try. No, I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave it alone.
Steve Buscemi was in SpongeBob SquarePants.
He had to have been a voice.
Done the voice, yeah.
Yeah.
He was in, he did what to your pants?
Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation.
He had to have voiced it because that's a cartoon.
Yeah.
And it's
That's what I'm saying. He's done a lot of the really
Sandler
diverse
movie.
things. Was
sure.
he in Boardwalk?
What?
Is that a TV show?
Yeah, I think he was in a TV show
that
called
was a
Boardwalk.
TV show, yeah.
So yeah, I think he's a pretty diverse actor. He does a lot of comedy, he does drama, you know. He did sci-fi and Armageddon.
Is that sci-fi?
He was a serial killer in Con Air.
Oh, that's right. He was.
He was psycho in Con Air.
But he was so chill about it.
He was. Yeah.
Oh man, I think he was in that
Imagine
movie,
the
wasn't
irony. A bunch of idiots jumping around on a plane to a song that was made famous by a plane crash.
Plane crash. By a band that died in a plane crash.
he?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, he's been in a shit ton of stuff, man.
Yeah. All right, quick pause. Hey, we're back from our third or fourth pause, and we're going to go ahead and wrap this up because we're going to watch the football game and eat. Do we have any last words? We have no idea what we were talking about.
Last words. Buy low, sell high.
You know, we've talked about 50 things since we fucking took our pause.
Actually,
but,
don't listen to me when I say that.
I mean, that works if you got enough money.
And you can somehow predict what's actually going to happen. Dollar cost averaging. Invest over, when you get money, invest it. Just don't take it back out.
I've known two day trader playing around motherfuckers who's made good money.
And they're statistical anomaly.
Yeah, considering all the people I've ever met and talked about money before, and I know two.
Look, I tied up, not a lot. I tied up like $1,200 in crypto, thinking I was going to.
Was it Doge?
No. I own a bunch of.
Did you buy some Bitcoin?
No. Oh, well, I have like $10 in Bitcoin or something like that. No. God, what is. What
So now you have $15.
Yeah, no shit.
There
Huh?
you go.
What is it? Hang on a minute. I'll tell you.
Dogecoin, or not Doge,
That's not
oh,
Doge.
Shiba Inu.
Shiba Inu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got 48 million shares of Shiba Inu.
Which is $300.
About 500, I think.
Oh, it's about,
Yeah, I think.
yeah, and there it doesn't matter. You don't have to look up numbers because we don't care. But if it ever went to $1, you're a millionaire.
Oh, fuck.
You're a multimillionaire. You don't have
Dude,
to
if
work
it ever
again.
went to $1, like,
But-
y'all are never working again.
But yeah, I put in $500, and I lost $500.
No, I haven't zeroed out yet.
The whole oh man, we talked since we were talking about finances earlier. The GameStop, whenever it was going through its fucking thing or whatever it was, the diamond hands, fear of missing out bullshit that fucking kept going around. Like, don't.
Boy, and that drove a lot of it.
Yeah. Y'all can play dangerously if you want to. I don't suggest it because there's people who did make money, but those few people are usually on TV because they're like, so you made some money, but all the other million people who invested $1,000 in it are lost $999.99. So how do you so don't do that. Play the long game. Investment and planning for your future, older life is definitely a long game. That's why it's put money in something that matters. Find something that makes you 15, 20% over 20 years. It's worth it.
Play the long game.
The long game is where it's at.
The long game is where it's at.
It is.
Don't look for fast, easy money. You'll just lose it.
You'll just lose it.
Don't look for fast, easy women.
Well,
You'll
I
just
don't know
lose it
that
there,
go
too.
that far.
You'll just lose it there too and end up having a bunch of headache.
Yeah. Look, you fuck around with a fast, easy woman, you get her pregnant.
Love them and leave them.
You get her pregnant.
And then you're stuck
Yeah, but
And
for life.
there you go. That's the taxes come the end, beginning of next year. They're like, hey, you got to pay all this fucking shit. It's not worth it.
And that's why I don't have kids.
Aren't you fixed? You're spayed, right? or neutered, whichever
It
one
would
it
be
is.
neutered.
I don't know.
And yes, I am.
You're
I
spayed.
did.
Great.
I did have a vasectomy.
Good.
Yes.
You're spayed and neutered. Great. We appreciate that. You doubled up on it. Thank you. We do not need any more baby kangaroos flopping around.
Well,
this
that's very
motherfucker.
true. Yeah.
There are possible that there are other baby
But no one
kangaroos flopping around in some other.
I would think
foreign
I would have
country.
heard about it by now.
Because they fucking got in illegally. Oh wait, that's a different story.
Huh?
Because they got in illegally.
Who would have gotten any?
Your children, or your baby mama.
your offspring that you don't know about.
Oh my god, you
from
had
other
sex.
countries.
Yeah, you had.
I've
sex
never
with-
had sex with someone in a foreign country.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you'd been to fucking. Oh, okay.
And I was married.
Which means you would have had more reason to do it. I don't understand.
Wow. Wow.
We said we thought you had sex in foreign countries, and you were like,
yeah, I did-
no,
yeah,
and
I
I
did
was
too.
married, and so it was like,
I was thinking.
I realize that doesn't prevent you from having sex,
So
being married.
so Joey has some Joeys in foreign countries.
Joey doesn't have any Joeys
No.
in foreign countries.
No Joey Joys.
no Joey Joyce,
No Joey Joys.
just Joey Joyce.
All right, since we've been all over the place in this fucking
Yeah,
podcast,
we're all over the
this
map.
episode has been completely.
We're rapidly seeking the
This is-
lowest
This is
lowest common denominator.
this is what happens when the producer actually joins the show.
4 pauses, 1 power outage. I got angry, wrangled everybody in, went off the record. Oh my god,
Went off the rails multiple times.
record rails.
Hey, you know what?
We got food coming, and
Isn't
we
this
got
what
the
you
college.
envisioned when you started this?
No,
Yes,
not
it
this
is.
episode. I wanted it to be about the financial shit. and I
It
wanted to
was.
keep
This
it
is
in-
the happy hour, so we're fine.
but fucking.
This is a happy hour. It's fine. We can go off the rails in the happy hour.
It's the pawn shop of life. Anything and everything.
Goes.
I know, but I had a vision. I had a dream, and then I woke up, and reality sucked. I want to go back to sleep. Fuck this shit. God damn it. All right, we're wrapping it up. All right, we're gonna watch the game. We're watching Oregon and Indiana, and right now it's tied 7-up. We're gonna get some food from
Red Robin.
Red Robin.
Yum.
Rockin' Robin.
That's Stranger Things.
Oh man, Rockin' Red Robin.
There. That's fine.
Actually, she was rocking Red Robin
She
because
was a
she was
redhead.
rocking Robin, and she was rocking the fucking chick. She was a redhead. A very unattractive woman on that show.
Spoiler alert.
Is that season whatever
5.
the most recent one is?
Yes.
4 or 5 or
5.
whatever it
Yes.
is.
She has a
5.
girlfriend. She's a redhead.
Who
You
has-
may like her.
Who has a girlfriend?
Rockin' Robin.
Rockin' Robin.
I don't know who Rockin' Robin is.
You will when
Robin.
you see Robin. You will when
Okay.
you will when you
Uma
see her.
Thurman's daughter.
Okay. That doesn't ring a bell, but
You'll know her when you see her. She's got your girl in there because you like redheads.
I have been
So for
known.
any of the redheads who are between, let's say, 25 and 35.
Oh God, no! I won't go to that young. No way.
25
no.
or 35, if you're looking for an older gentleman who's got a really good head of hair
He has a phenomenal head of hair.
and he at least has a retirement, he's looking for somebody to leave all of his estate to, except for all of his items that him and I also collect together that he's leaving to me. He's there to fucking financially support you in every other way.
Oh my God.
I don't know why you'd want any of mine of those anyway. So
You know, you can reload stuff. It's all good.
okay,
For them weird caliber things.
but more is more.
More is more.
You know, anybody who ever said less is more has never had more. Because more is more.
More is more. All right. I think we're close enough on 3 hours. All right, babe, you got anything? Tammy said wrap it up.
All right,
Tammy,
wrap it up.
Tammy's out. Say bye, Tammy.
Goodbye.
All right, there we go. Joey, what you got?
I'm just happy to be here.
Happy to be here. Finally glad to have you back. All right, cool. Thanks for listening up to our fucking ridiculous. This has been a ridiculous couple 3 hours. Hopefully the first hour and a half made fucking sense. Hopefully the second hour and a half, which was the power break, fucking made better sense. But if not, hit me up and let me know what you'd like to talk about. We've been here. We're starting off 2026 with a fucking big goddamn bang, and we'll see you next time. Peace.